Welcome, Wanderers, back to Records of the Realms. This is Darkness Arc. You don't get to know what just happened. We might. Honestly, they'll bring it up in character, I'm sure. Thank you all for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the end of our Return to the Past Code Lyoko finale that happened today, the 3-episode session by Mel. I heard it went off with a bang. But now you're here with us, and there's going to be a lot of whimpering instead, it seems like. So we'll see what happens. Oh, wow. The expressions. This is great. We're doing great, guys. We're going to do around intros, get the recap going, and then we will get started. Hi, I'm Vinny or Vander from Vander.Vision. I do cosplay photography, videography, and I make TTRPG stuff. Jay, if you don't mind starting us, and then we'll just work our way down like we did last couple times. See if we can get a rhythm.
Find me on Instagram at JTheGayCosplays, and today I am living in the catio. Vinny has a catio in his house. There's actual 5 cats there, and it's great.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn. I use they, them pronouns. I am playing Phelan, the Star Elf Ranger, who uses they, them pronouns as well. I keep remembering, I should probably tell Vinny to change my pronouns on the thing to they, them. I keep forgetting to tell you that. I apologize. You can find me at the Tipsy Tiger on Twitch and TikTok. Put periods in between for Instagram and Threads. I'm also on Blue Sky. And we did Good Society Players yesterday. It was super fun. We're going to do it again on Saturday. And in light of manifesting the house of Vinny's dreams, I am in the library with the conservative window in the window seat. We're just manifesting a beautiful library for Vinny that I now live in forever. Lark.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lark. She, they. I play Kaliat, the Drunken Fist monk, he, him. I am currently in the den with a candlestick, very confused. I have it and I'm ready, but I don't know what I'm doing. And you can find me at Exalted Lark on most other social medias.
I was going to say, I think you're looking for Colonel Mustard, Lark.
Point me in the right direction. This house is
Joe from
big.
You're constantly writing cosplay stuff that really poorly. I played Malkith, the Fire Ganassi Dark, Grave Dark. That's all I got.
You're getting less and less intelligible the more you do this.
That's the point. It's
the Brennan Lee Mulligan effect.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Sorry, he fucked me up again. It is November, so remember that picks from below are for the boys. I am currently in the observatory, just peeking out, having a great time. I will be playing Ruff and trying to recover as Balmore. Other than that, you can find me everywhere at TEKFROST, and I am happy to be here.
You broke Zella.
Hey guys, I'm Crazella. I am a full-time content creator and streamer here on Twitch. I go by she, her, and I'm going to be playing your favorite Mama Tiefling, Naya. We had a lot go on last week, so that'll be fun to dive into. You guys can find me all at the regular socials, and I think honestly I'm probably just laying on the couch in the house and just like, it's nap time. But I am happy to be here, and I'm happy to dive into our stuff that we're going to get into tonight.
Awesome. Jocelyn, do you mind doing our recap?
Yes, I do. Never get aptly named for the recap by Jay was It's Fine, Everything is Fine. We started our battle with D, and it became very clear very quickly that we were out of our depth. Though Phelan did land a couple of good shots, and we did manage to get D prone from the grease from Ruff, Balmore was basically almost annihilated in the first turn, being reduced. Am I having blipping? Am I doing internet blips? Someone else has to do a recap if I'm doing internet blips. Jay!
You're good now.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Just for those of you who are watching, my internet decided it fucking hates me. So if I blip in and out, I will do my best to come back. Kellyot scoop and managed to save all of us from the array of webs and death that was impending, including scooping up Balmore's sapphire, which
Oh no.
was all that was left of him. And then, Lord, the blipping is going to get real bad. And then Ruff ended up seeing Mask in the sky. And because the spell was taking on such a huge effect, Ruff agreed to basically be Mask's patron, a warlock, in order to stop us all from dying. In the meantime, Dee used hurl through the hells on Irona. Irona began tumbling through the hells and was spoken to by a voice she was later introduced to as Astaroth or Gorgoth, who is a devil, who seemed to be offering a better deal, which Irona said she would think about. We ended up getting saved with Irona being a fiend for just a little bit, and we went back to the Bastion. Mal ended up giving Ruff a ton of money to fix up Balmore, but then Malkith went downstairs and had a huge emotional moment where he connected with Merkel and said, this is what you wanted. You wanted me to kill. Kellyot came down and had a heart-to-heart with Malkith, letting him know, yes, we are probably going to have to do that, but we're here. We're here for each other. Thank you, Joe, for this. We all talked about, the fact that Ruff has a new pack, talked about our powers, and Naya decided to cast Remove Curse to remove the effects of the scorched magma skin that she got earlier from a wild magic surge, and then got another wild magic surge and took fireball damage. And when we all were sitting up there, it became a truly unhinged session. We talked about polyamory versus polymorph, and Kellyot finally looked at Malkith and went, fucking ask Phelan on a date. Malkith has 12 hours to figure that shit out. Then Perry and, Killian were two people who came. It was a Shimmer Genasi and a Selkie, and the Selkie asked Ruff for a tattoo of a tally mark. It turned out that this was for the days he got to spend with his now deceased wife. Ruff ended up doing a beautiful effect that whenever he closes his hand, her name appears on his hand. And then Kelly had offered Perry a job at the bar before realizing that it was the Perry, aka Tabitha's rival, and took back the job offer. Then Kellyot said, all right, guys, I'm out. I'm going to go bang Haver. I'll see you later. And when Kellyot went to go do that, he saw a team of Black Warforged heading towards the chapel, which was reminiscent of what Mask had said. I will send relief to help everyone still there. And that is where we are now. Thank you for bearing with my internet issues.
Oh, yeah. Seemed to even out pretty awesome. So
It goes in and out, so we'll see how it goes.
I love that for it. Getting some. I wasn't gonna say anything, but then I saw Tech be like, "Don't you do it." to somebody. I don't even know if it was to me.
That was to that was to Joe.
I had a feeling.
Leaving the rest of us out. God.
As that goes on, we have a couple days. One, let you guys know, you have your bastion, and with your bastion, we will say today, the day of your almost death, is the day that you guys gain all of your benefits from it. So your bastions grant you different things, like the guarding will grant poisons or toxins or antidotes, sorry. And some of you other guys will have other effects depending on your thing, whether it's making money, getting info, stuff like that. So if anyone wants to express what they're getting, this would be a good time to be like, hey, I got this, I got that, I got this. Kelly.
I forgot to look it up. Give me a moment.
I put it at the end of the bennies, so everyone's thing that is there is just listed at the bottom of the benny sheet now.
So like my research thing that I get for the pub?
It's there. It's we're going to change it up a little bit, purely from the fact that all of the settlements underground are over 40 miles from each other. So the only thing you're going to get information on when you're in Masset is going to be about Masset. stuff.
Mhm.
But like that should cover a fair amount of things. But yeah, we can totally have either if you hired a new person, great. If you decided Ollie was good enough, we can have Ollie. I don't know who you decided to have for your hire.
Ollie might be when I actually hit level 9, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess it's. Well, no, I can't have a child running a bar.
You can. Anything's possible if you believe.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the
They
bar
need-
when I was a kid. These things happen.
Running it?
I mean,
Pouring the
I was
drinks.
just don't ask questions. It was a weird time in the 80s.
Do you
Oh, boy.
want to be served something by like a
Damn it.
I would never want to be served a drink by Ollie personally, but
Who knows?
Ollie can also be the informant side where you have an actual person who works the bar, like an innocent person
would be
who
nice.
just kind of like does the normal bar stuff, and then Ollie comes in.
yeah, at level 9 she'll graduate to like full informant work, and then Ollie's this my go around guy for up until then.
You want to hire Ruff
Yeah, no,
to
I just
do
wanted
bars?
to. Respectfully, no.
I will say that for the
Disrespect.
stable, we do end up, we have a riding horse and 2 mules.
Ooh.
And I will allow Nim to name one, Naya to name one, and Ruff to name one. Sorry, Kellyanne and Malkith, I do not trust your name choices.
That's a very. I was
That's
gonna
fair.
say, don't choose me. Don't let me name one. This is gonna go poorly.
And while waiting for Malkith to get his shit together, I am gonna go offer a job to Brill, who is the son of Brilla, who is my boss at the Bulking Up Bakery, because my hireling will look after our horse and 2 mules.
Yeah, so most of you guys will have at least one hireling. A couple of you guys technically should have 2. I'm not gonna hold you to it, but like if you want to have one person there to help along. So Kelly, just because you're about to get info, actually you went off to fuck. We'll say the next morning you come back for with information. So yeah, as you guys begin dispersing from your time at the bar, Perry finally leaves. Kellyot's gone.
It's the-
Um,
Everyone kept an eye on Perry, right? Like,
Oh, we told her
they're
to
not,
leave.
like-
We straight up told her to leave.
Okay.
We were like, "You go, please."
she had a drink and a smoke, and then she left. she did her thing.
She didn't like just leave a bomb behind, did she?
No.
No.
We double checked. So.
So yeah, Phelan, you're able to go back to the Bulking Up Bakery. It's getting kind of after everything you guys went through, we'll say evening rush. It's wrapping up, so there's less food there now, but it's not as crazy. So it's at like a normal speed that you would hope for when you walk into a bakery.
Yeah, I think I immediately walk in and try to grab favorite treats for people. Because I know usually Brillo lets me take like the leftovers. And I'm gonna go up to I think it's probably just Brill behind the counter at this point, and I know he's a dwarger. And I go up to him and I just go, "Hey Brill, how'd your day go?"
Oh, hey, Phelan. It was pretty good overall. Very busy around here, but I mean, hard to complain, right? Good business. Can't complain about that. What happened to you?
Do I look like I've been fucked up? I didn't get hit once.
You
I look
would have gotten hit
hairy.
by the maddening
Oh,
darkness.
yes. I kind of just like run a hand through like my rather messy blondish white hair, and I'm just like, just lost a fight.
Adventuring, working well for late loss. Like you,
Yeah,
okay, you're alive.
we-
So
we ran.
were you at the-
I kind of consider that losing.
oh, okay. So you weren't at like the wielder's tourney or something. You were just
No. We were trying to fight a bully, and the bully was a little stronger than we would have hoped.
Don't love that. Sorry. Do you need something special for yourself, like a pick me up?
Listen, I'm never going to turn down a pick me up. But I know that you're a big animal fan, right? Like I know you mentioned you like riding horses and stuff like that.
Ponies are more my speed. Horses I can do sometimes. It's just harder to get on them. But yeah,
Right.
I can.
I don't know if your mom told you, but I actually just took up residence at my group's new house, and we have a stable. And I was actually looking to hire someone to take care of our animals. And I actually thought of you if you wanted a change of pace.
Oh, sure. What kind of animals?
Well, so far we've got a horse and 2 mules and I lower my voice, a megaphoniforge pangolin.
Oh. Well, I don't know how much I don't know a lot about that. I don't know if I could help with that, but I could help with, I could take care of all of the meaty creatures, take them out for rides, get them food, make sure they shit in the right spot.
I wouldn't worry too much about Kenai. Nim usually takes care of him, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that'd be is it part-time, full-time? How long do you need me there?
I think for now part-time, but if we get a few more animals, we could definitely consider moving you to full-time. Like, I want to do right by you, you've always been really good to me back when I was like even more awkward. And you were good to me even when I was more awkward, so I'm blipping. We're great. We're doing great. But you've always been good to me, so I want to do right by you.
No complaints here. Let me just make sure, 1, Mom can handle the stuff that she's going through, and 2, if she needs to hire help because I'll be doing something else, that works. I mean, the rushes we got. So
yeah.
Let me check with her, but I mean, I'll come by tomorrow, figure it out.
Yeah, works for me.
All right. He packs you up a nice bundle. You're paying coppers. It's definitely less than what they're normally worth, but it is the end of the day, so they're not super worried about it.
Right. And it's as someone who, as Jocelyn, worked at a cafe, definitely there's moments of like, no one fucking cares, here you go.
Yeah. Brill seems on board. Just gonna talk to the rents, and we'll be back. Tomorrow.
And I think I kind of leave, and I definitely have like everyone in the party's favorite baked good. So.
Hell yeah. I don't remember off the top of my head. Does the stable provide any bennies besides just like allowing you to guys have mounts?
It basically says it comes with 1 riding horse and 2 ponies or mules. The facility is big enough to house 3 large animals. So far we have Kenai, the horse, and the 2 mules. And it doesn't say anything else about like gaining any more benefits. I'm assuming if we somehow like befriend another horse or something, we can bring it in as long as we adhere to the size.
Yeah. And also, you guys all eventually can enlarge your areas. So like the stable and stuff like that. If you
God damn it,
it can get nice and engorged. As long as you're willing to spend
Vinny,
the money
stop
on
it! Stop it!
I'll help.
Things I just came back to.
You're welcome back.
You're making your ego and other things swell. Stop it.
As we're hitting on Jay coming back, Jay, for Nympheria, is there a specific thing she wants to get from the garden that she has? Is she looking for poisons? Does she want antidotes just in case? I don't.
Let's look at
I don't.
I'm pretty sure it's my garden, but I don't care. Nymph can use it.
Oh, then it's written on wrong, and I forgot. So that's fine. Arnea, what do you want for the poisons? Don't matter to me. Either way works. Poisons or antidotes? Antitoxin.
Group, is there above table? Like, what would y'all prefer?
It's antitoxins, not antioxidants.
So many blueberries.
it's not. You're not getting stuff
those
to help your gut
too.
health, but like it's you're
I don't want
Those
my body
free
to
radicals.
oxidize.
fantastic.
No, I think that defensively, antioxidants would probably be the best way to go.
God damn it.
Yep.
All right.
This is a thing now.
All right. You want 2 vials of antibodies?
No, we're very pro bodies here.
Yeah, I've noticed.
We are talking bodies.
Damn right.
High as the stacking.
I can't. My stomach hurts from laughing so much.
All right, cool. Then Jay, well, for you, for an in theory, we had the arcane study is what you had specifically.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, and I was looking at it, and I think for the hireling, I didn't know if like I could get one of like the little ghost people from the income library. Well, no, not income. Plunge with plunge, because that was the one with all the. Hey, come on, come. Similar as possible to the one.
That could be fun. We could say like once you guys got your house, you sent out a notice for that, and like it took a bit, but finally somebody does appear here to be like, "All right, I heard you wanted a haunted library, and I'm here to help."
Yes, please. Hi. Do you have a name? Also,
this is your NPC. This is the one part where Vinny doesn't have to do any of the work. You get to make the NPCs yourself.
Vinny's like, hooray!
Quick! I need a name. Looking.
It's not ad libs, Jesus.
What is your favorite noun?
His name is Boo Wilkins.
Boo? Okay.
Boo Wilkins.
No, it could be it's Beauregard or Beauregard.
I like Beauregard. Okay, your name is Beauregard. Nice to meet you.
As long as Boo's in it, I don't care.
I mean, you can't.
Text like as long as there's Boo. If there was no Boo, I'd quit.
No.
Thank you.
You guys thought you were messing with my plans.
This guy showed up and his name is Beauregard.
No.
We're making fun of him at every cost. Like he's getting
I'm gonna say his name
not.
is Beauregard, and you guys just call him Beauregard.
I don't.
that's
I'm
fair.
nice.
That's fair.
That makes way more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, his name is
in
Beauregard.
fuck is a random ghost just called Beauregard, except by
No,
assholes.
that's what I was saying. It's Bo. I said, but never mind.
I know. That's why I'm following the Beauregard.
Thank you.
fine.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Vinny.
god, I can't breathe. So yes, hi, nice to meet you, Beauregard. This is our beautiful library. Yeah, feel free to essentially do whatever you want. I think every now and then, crafting an arcane focus. I know that takes about a week.
Sure.
Then we can do what we want with it.
All right. Then I will. Sure. I will start indexing the books that you already have and try to keep them organized. And I will attempt to get an arcane focus under the belt. Is this an emergency? Do you need one, or is it just
No, just whenever.
cool? Is it okay if I take time off and just like explore Masset when I'm?
Absolutely, go for it.
Yes. Haunting the whole city.
You know
My
what?
terrain has increased.
How do you Beauregard? How do you feel about pranks?
I am not allowed to say how exactly I feel about those,
Dang it.
because ghosts get a bad reputation. Yes.
Okay, but is he hot?
I don't know. We don't know what Beauregard is for a ghost. So, Nymptheria, what is the species of this individual?
Trying to remember what species we ran.
Plunge.
Batkin was a big one.
Would have been
Yeah.
Batkin, Aarakocra.
Please don't do this.
More bird people. Parrots, just parrots for some reason. Lots of parrots.
No badkin. Don't do this.
I'm not going to. Don't worry. Don't worry.
There would have been dryads, so people that like made of wood, basically like wood genasies.
Ooh, I think that would be
When
cool.
they're made of wood.
A+.
A dryad.
So,
Beauregard is a dryad.
all right, so the dryad Beauregard, ghost dryad Beauregard will begin like extending vines and like slowly moving things through shelves, and we'll be here to work on stuff for you. But for now, you at least get your antibodies.
Let me ask you a quick. Hold on.
Pro bodies.
Hold on.
What's up?
Hold on.
Mhm.
Does Nim let us know there's a ghost in the house now? So
This is
I
gonna go
only-
over well.
only. Okay, so the people who frequent the library, I feel like I would start off by like letting them know, like, hey guys, just so you know, this is Beauregard. He's our friend. But why don't we like?
yeah, definitely the first time Mal sees Beauregard, it's just turn undead and
Fry him. Get him out of here.
And then I have to. Now, wait, no. Beauregard is our friend.
Late in the middle of the night, as you're walking to the bathroom to the washroom to take a dump, you just see a big wooden dryad walking through, holding like 40 books in one arm. Just like, good evening. How are you doing?
I love him already.
Mim, this is why you tell the grave cleric that we have a ghost.
Beauregard takes a 2-day vacation in the city of Masset.
Smart.
Mal, this is our friend Beauregard. Don't worry. He's friendly. He's not going to hurt you.
I've heard that before.
Listen, he is a ghost librarian. He is like as tame as they come.
I've heard that before as well.
Speaking of, I heard that before. Our workshop and smithy buddies in the basement. Is there anything specific that you want to say completed during those 10 days? Do you guys want to say you crafted anything, made items?
I'm looking and I see that everything costs money or costs gold. So I'm like,
what do you need?
Stop.
Not in front of everyone.
Oh man. No, I mean it's just that everything costs 800 plus gold, so I'm like, I don't know what I would make. Maybe some caltrops? Or like spikes or something like that. Something that would help us in the future when it comes to movement and things of that nature, but like not a lot. There probably won't be much that that Ruff is making other than the attachments and trying to get her brother a body.
100%. Yeah, cool. So yeah, we can say even caltrops. You know, you commission yourself some caltrops, whether it's you or the hireling that you have working there. Maybe you're working on Balmore while your hireling is just making caltrops, being like, all right, for our first week's project, this ain't bad. It's simple, easy, we got it done.
I would I will send you more information, but I would start this off by saying that unknowingly we put out an ad, and the only person to get back to us was a water genasi. And she is super excited to work with us, thanks to us helping find her during some of the issues that were happening in the city. But
how did she not get boiled alive in the smithy?
Because she's not actually made of water, right?
Yeah, the dramatics of when Valen and Malkith interacted in the smithy that one time was definitely dramatized.
Okay.
Valen can like be around a campfire. Malkith can swim in water. It's okay. We'll allow it.
Yeah.
You can swim.
Water types can't swim.
Yeah, right.
Fire types can't swim.
Charmander puts its tail out when it goes.
Oh my
and takes a
god,
bath.
this is not Pokemon. Water is not super effective.
Oh my god, Malkith is Magmar. I knew it.
Oh my god, he is!
Can't wait till it's Magmortar.
Magmortar.
Mag Daddy.
Magkith.
Mag brick and mortar.
Fire Daddy.
Anyway, yes, Fire Daddy is the only term I'll accept.
Fire Daddy, what are you working on?
I don't know. Whatever Ruff needs me to work on for Fauna Forge stuff. I don't know.
That could work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I literally am just here to help people.
Cool.
There's nothing for me to make myself.
Kellyot, roll me a performance check with advantage.
Yeah, baby. I don't know.
I just got 2 nat 20s in a row. Kellyot, you have the best fucking night of your life.
Yes!
Man.
Jesus.
Not with you, Mal.
With advantage, that's a 21.
Hey, compersion's a real thing, all right?
Okay, true.
We're talking
Very
about
true.
this again. Did we talk
We
about
love
this
this.
last time?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row, which I'm so sad that'll never happen again. But hey, yeah, Kellyot's. You guys don't see Kellyot for a while.
That's my boy.
The shop isn't open for a day. It's a very, very long day and a half. Anyway,
Literally, everyone's like, I wanted to get weapons from Haver. Why is the store locked? I hear noises.
I know. I've heard there's a ghost haunting the city. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows?
Beauregard, what have I said?
When you eventually return home, jeez, what would you like to say that you've researched with your pub, if anything?
All right. So, Ollie, or Kellyanne has asked Ollie to, you said this last 7 days. That's what it says here. Like
It's 10, but
tracking
like
someone?
that. This is what they had in the actual form. I just didn't adjust it. But yeah.
For the pub thing.
Mhm.
Okay. I think that's still too long to track Dad. So I think what Kellyanne does is he's like, Ollie, I need you to track this guy, but I need you to not be seen by him, be sensed by any magic from him or any of his little friends. I just need you to tell me where he's going and what he's doing. If you can't safely follow him somewhere, that's fine. Just be careful. This is a test of your ninja skills. But I'm gonna have him track Nerium, see what he's doing in the city.
Gotcha. Okay. We can say that starts now, and that'll be your end of this 10-day. But what do you want to say? Like the previous 10-day, you had something tracked for. Like, what info do you want to say you just got? Like, Ollie comes in and be like, I just got this. And, like, throws down a manila folder with, like, a few pieces.
I want information on the weird null forged things that have suddenly taken over the city. I want who's in charge of them, where they come from, what are they doing? Are they mean? Are they helpful? Are they insidious? What are they doing?
Cool. So we'll say that is the information that you'll get now. So also have to double check and see how specific this information really is. Let me see. Any creature that is familiar to you, provide the creature with
I put this in the side chat, but all I'm imagining is the folder of information just says top secret, but secret is spelled wrong and it's written in crayon.
And the R is backwards.
No, the T is backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The T is backwards, meaning it is the same. Thank you, Vinny.
Know what I said?
What it said.
Ollie doesn't have a lot of info. This is his first run at this, so he's like,
That's okay.
well, I definitely saw them, and I followed them to the worship area to see the stuff that they did, and they were doing so much crazy stuff. They were healing people. Okay, they were giving potions to people and bringing people back from the dead. Something weird happened there. Like there was a lot of dead people. Like a lot of dead people.
So crazy.
But yeah, they were healing all of those people. And then I did some snooping around the different shops and businesses and areas. And I didn't find more about them. I did see that they went back to the Heartland, like where the palace and stuff is. So they seem to be like around there. But also they look just like the owner of Ashen Fashion, Mix M, who's also a Warforged with like the same doohickey stuff.
So Ashen Fashion?
Yeah, they sell really cool clothes. I don't get them there. Cool poor kid life.
I give them 5 gold so he can buy a cool outfit if he wants one.
But Mikey's so cool.
If you wanted, when like the last time you had a cool jacket, someone punched you for it. So maybe you don't want one. But if you want one that's like yours, you can go get a cool jacket.
Here's the glasses. He took your glasses.
Yeah.
He's like, "Ooh, I want to get that pink thing that you had before. That was cool. I'm gonna go get one of those." Where'd you get that?
Yeah.
You found it at a party, didn't
stole
you?
it. I stole it from somebody, and that's why you got punched. Remember?
Right. I'm gonna go buy one. Wink.
Yeah.
And then walks off.
I mean, oh god. Kelly's like at his own bar, just like, I'm just teaching him how to get punched again.
The Lepidite just like moves over one of your drinks to you and just continues working.
Thank you.
Cool.
I-
You guys
Ugh.
get all of your extra bennies done, and quite a few of you had some things that you wanted to do. The most, not pressing, but the most immediate thing that happens that I'll mention is, even though Kellyot's gone for an extra day because of a really, really, really long time, you guys find that Perry returns the next day with a couple people and sets up at a table, orders some drinks, has a smoke, and then leaves unless anyone stops her.
I'm too afraid.
It's money. It's money.
It is money.
I would definitely see what they're there for.
I will follow you if that's okay.
Are they being
I'm not here for
suspicious?
this part, right?
Because the hands are ready.
I've got smoke that I've been trying to get rid of.
It's pent up smoke.
That's it must be really pent up after.
Joe, I need to tell you now that I have the tavern brawler feat.
So let's go, Mama. Let's go,
Bro,
Mama.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, am I here or am I not here?
very fun bard spells I've been waiting to use. So
Let's go. I don't know if you know this. Fire Daddy's home.
We're only gonna fight if they're being sus.
That's
yes.
fine.
So we
I'm
just
cool
we
with
can't
that.
just kick the shit out of
I'm just-
people.
I accept. All right, let's get in character for this.
Mhm.
I'm fine. I just want to see what the fuck they keep coming around here for. We gotta. I mean, if they're gonna come here and act like they're going to intimidate the rest of us because they want to come and use Kellyot's bar, then I don't know if you know this. I've got the smoke.
Is there fire?
I mean, I am the fuck. I'm the fire. I'm the fucking smoke.
Okay.
I'm the fucking Power
Well,
Ranger.
we
Some might say.
can't just kick the shit out of people.
Why
We
not?
could, but like because it will set a bad reputation for the bar.
All right. So how about this? We just suss them out, see if they're here to cause any fucking bullshit. If they are, give them the old 1-2-zy.
This sounds good.
All right. You're better at talking to people than I am, Irona, so maybe, just maybe, you should talk. But I mean, if we wanted to go down a certain road, I'll do the talking. I ain't got a problem with that.
I'll go talk to them. It's fine. We'll ask questions and then
Let
they
them know
make
they're
guess.
kind of welcome around here.
Did Kellyot tell us that?
I feel like it's been said before.
We just need to have a sign. Perry is not welcome here.
Penny is not welcome here.
No Perry's welcome here, except the platypus.
Did you use a gargoyle to try to kill pets? If so, you cannot come in.
Those are two very different things, but yeah, that's fair. Cool. You see Perry has a couple other people, comes with a couple other people. They order drinks. And as you approach, they're like, oh, fabulous. Do you guys have food as well, or is it just beverages?
What are they smoking? A cigarette, a pipe, a cigar?
Two of them are, the other two are doing pipes. Perry seems to really enjoy cigars because that's what she's been smoking.
I take Perry's cigar and start smoking it myself.
I don't think that we have food, and I'm just watching Mal just take this cigar. That's not... Okay. I think we're just worried that you're here for nefarious means. We're not really friends.
No,
Like,
but Kellyot said that if person who owns this area, or at least this part, right, said that I could come grab a drink because I appreciate the beverage, and that he likes people who appreciate his alcohol. So I'm
That's
grabbing a
true.
drink because I like alcohol, because I own a bar.
That's fair. Okay, as Nea's taking the cigar from Mal, takes a puff, and then just passes it back to Perry.
Are we playing Puff Puff Fast? Because I have way more fun things that we can be doing.
I mean, technically we could, like, Nea looks over at Mal like, could, but...
Is that this? Are you?
They're so persuasive.
Perry just
Did you
like
want-
puts
did you
out
want
the
to fuck?
cigar
I
and
feel
goes
like-
in and reaches
Was
for
that like a sex thing we're talking about?
No, it's for it.
No, smoking. Why
Oh,
are you
I
always
see.
on the sex?
It's
I
like
can't help it.
It's like the pleasures
Just
of
the way my mind
alcohol,
goes.
but different.
Yes, that's what sex is. Yes.
Okay, I mean, I'll take a smoke.
Oh, okay. We're back on the smoking.
All right. Pulls out a.
Now we're just all sitting around a table, just
Yeah. Well, you two are standing with a very particular energy over Perry, who's just like preparing like a long brass pipe. Puts in a little bit of like a I'll say that you'll notice it just because I feel like you have such an awareness for this, Malcolm. You notice like some type of like mushroom or like a fungi gets put into the pipe and gets lit. And she takes a big drag and then offers it first to Irona because ladies first.
Absolutely, Naya is taking a fat hit off that.
Cool.
Yes.
Color, nothing really changes, but colors are more enhanced. That's like the only thing, like briefly, like it's
That's
just like
so
the
fun.
saturation went from 0 to like 50. So that's like the big change you notice. It also just tastes good, but to you. I'm gonna guess the Malekith if it gets the Malekith. I don't know.
Yeah,
I roll a 12 on my Constitution saving throw. How does it seem like it will be pleasant to me?
Rolling consonants.
I think it's fair
With
for
a
someone
12.
who has a utter hatred of it. I think it's okay that he rolls it one for himself. It's 12's over 10, and 10 is usually like a minimum of being like, this is bad. So I'll say like you could probably, it being around is annoying. If you take one drag, you'll probably be fine, but you're probably
Okay.
not going to enjoy it as much as other people will.
Okay, seeing Naya think it was a pleasurable experience, I will try it.
All right.
I'll push through it and try it.
You same experience. Everything just gets enhanced, so you just get a color enhanced through everything around. Kelly, do you serve food at the bar or is it just drinks?
Absolutely, I serve food at the bar.
Just double checking.
Nim will be.
What are we serving?
Like the only thing in my brain right now is just like Korean bar food. So it's like the little little pancakes and like chicken wings and
Can't do
like
this to us.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
feel
so
like
good.
with
My
your
wife is
permission,
Korean. Don't joke with me about Korean barbecue food.
Isn't it so good though?
It's amazing.
with Kellyanne
So
and
good.
Nim's permission, I feel like Phelan learns how to cook from Nim, and we help like put food in the bar if that's something you want us to do.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm so hungry now.
Would like to go outside to like walk around, make sure I'm not really seen. Go outside and disguise self as Tabitha.
Okay.
And,
Not in my bar.
and then enter.
You're too busy having a long night, Kellyanne.
When you waddle back, you can tell us what to do. For right now, we're gonna handle stuff here.
Sure. All right, you come. You just come right back in and stab the.
Yep. I'm gonna walk right in and go and stand right next to Naya and look directly at Barry.
Cool. There's an inhale as Perry takes the pipe, breathes it out, looks up at you, and roll me an insight check.
That is a 21.
With the 21, you immediately tell she's very happy when she sees you. Like there's a small little bit of a smirk, but you with the 21, you watch it go from being like, "Ha, she's happy that I'm Tabitha." Oh, she's looking. Whatever your disguised self is, the slight height difference, she's looking at your eyes, not Tabitha's eyes. So she looks at you and looks at Ruff and just offers the smoke.
Do I know she does not? She just sees right through me. You can tell she sees right through me.
That's what the inside check is. Is her
That's
you being
inside,
like, oh,
okay,
her
gotcha.
eyes are not lining up where the eyes of this disguised self should be.
That was a waste. I'm just going to go ahead and drop it and stare and just go, I guess I don't have to look like her to attempt to intimidate you. Why are you here besides needing a drink?
while I also was having a smoke, apparently we're gonna have food. I looks a little bit at Irona.
I thought you were gonna finish that sentence with something else.
Naya is just walking over to the bar with to go get the food that Phelan and Nim prepared.
But yeah, we're trying to food. Figured we can share some of the business. You guys are new. I like the drinks that it's not even here. That one makes. And check up on you.
You wanted to come check up on the bar? You mean?
No, you.
To check up on me specifically.
Naya, upon walking back to the table, would, assuming that she hears that, would like to insight check that, if it's meant a certain way.
Sure. Roll me an insight check.
23.
Nice.
23. Very good. The hand kind of gestures at all, lingers on rough at the end.
So, is there a particular reason that you need to keep up with us?
I mean, if I'm going to invest in you guys, I'd like to make sure you all are doing okay.
With invest? Do you mean into the bar?
Your venture, I guess. And Perry will get up to stand. As she does, she shifts from Shimmer Genasi into a white changeling with long hair and walks out towards the door.
Huh?
What?
Aw.
Before you
Hold
leave,
it.
what was your name?
Depends what you want to call me. Puts a white mask on her face and vanishes.
Fuck!
It starts with a P.
Motherfucker!
Ooh, Vinny.
Fuck!
At least the smoke was nice.
Fuck!
That was your...
I am not okay!
Naya just looks at Ruff. So, next time, you need to ask what your patron's name is. Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to tell me.
They didn't even speak to me. They just said that they were looking out for everyone.
That is not necessarily a good thing.
What type of... Our patrons... You know more than I do. Are patrons supposed to, look after an entire group of people, or do they just look after you? Or...
Are you their only warlock? They probably have more than one.
Are you guys their warlocks too?
Well, I mean, Dee is a warlock, I'm a warlock,
I'm not a warlock.
Okay, well, you're something that's
Yeah, we
bound to that patron,
Yeah, I mean, sure, that works. It would be nice to have a conversation with them instead of them popping up and being weird about it and
I mean, you could always
kind of
just,
wanting to have sex with Mal. I don't know what's happening with this.
I mean, wait, no, were you trying to have sex with Perry?
I mean, let's be honest here. Love is love. We're just all kind of experiencing life together. Why not just see what happens?
Was the changeling hot, though?
Was that the vibe we were going for? I don't think that.
I'm just as lost.
That was not the energy Perry felt like she was getting. I'll tell you that much.
Nah, me and Joe know. We know.
Perry looks the Shimmer Genasi. I mean, the art is in our chat of
it is
very similar looking in general. Conventionally attractive, so probably. If that's how you walk life. That is how you walk life.
So wait, now did we just try to bang his patron?
I mean, why not?
Mal, stop trying to bang people that mean something to me. Every single one. I'm surprised that you didn't bang Balmore.
I mean, I would have if there was the chance. Things have gone on long enough, but never mind. I'll leave that one alone.
She looks at her wrist where the gem is in the gauntlet, and it's just he wants to have sex with you. Are you sure you want to come back?
The next day, Kellyot, when you come back, people one can now start their side quests that they wanted to do. Two, Barry comes back, this time with 3 other people who are all wearing the same uniform from a wielder group from the tourneys. Brought literally a sports team to come and eat and drink here.
Perry did?
Perry did, yeah. And so Perry comes back again to come chill in Shimmer Genasi form with
Do you guys tell me anything that happened the night before? Or are you guys just keeping that all to yourselves?
Nim and I
like-
don't know.
Probably would have mentioned it.
I feel
I'm
like
just in the back.
would
I'm
have
just
had
cooking.
a bro conversation at some point with Kelly. I've been like, so, this is how it went down. Say, we smoked some fucking mushrooms. Things got really weird for a little bit there.
I thought you didn't like mushrooms.
I don't. I really don't. But Irona said it was really pretty good. So I was like, all right, fine.
You want more mushrooms? Okay, more mushrooms coming up.
Yeah, listen here, Nim. Your stanky little dead body mushrooms. I need you to keep over to yourself. This one at least made me
I
see
throw
colors.
a potpourri at Mal just in the face. Be nice. Be nice.
All right, okay, so
Thank you.
Perry was here and you guys just smoked mushrooms and that was it?
I mean, we may have done other stuff. I don't quite remember how much past things went after a certain point in time.
We just smoked. Yes.
That's just. I haven't done ever mushrooms before. It was a new experience for me, so my memory's a little spotty over it.
It's a little wild, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. But then she just left and it was fine?
We think it was Ruff's patron. They kind
We
of
do?
shifted forms, like.
you got up for the one part.
I don't remember this part.
you Joe got up for the
You
one
were here
part.
for this, Joe.
Mal wasn't here for this part. He was checked out.
Mal,
of this.
yeah, Mal was just looking at things and being like, wow, that's really bright colors.
Oh, it's
These fucking
pretty.
mushrooms are fucking great.
Yeah. Why would you look at someone who is like fully white skinned and white hair when there's colors everywhere else?
I did try to ask their name, but they kind of didn't give it to me, so that was a
Well, I
thing.
guess Harry will stick for now. I guess Kellia will sidle up next to the fucking Perry at the bar with all the sports people. Be like, welcome back. I kind of was not expecting you to come back here after the first time we met you.
Well, you said you had a few different drinks that you were working on, so I figured I'd try.
I do. Are you a sparkly wine person?
I will try everything once, at least.
All right. Well, it's something I'm working on. And where's my fucking list of shit? Oh god, my drinks.
Boys will be boys in the background.
I'm sorry. I'm unhinged tonight.
Tonight?
Bro, I'm rocking with you.
I'm loving it.
Like I
blah,
told you,
blah.
as long as you communicate with Phelan, we're good.
Yeah, no, he'll pour Perry a glass of whatever Phelan's drink is. I can't find it at present.
Something star, right?
Probably like Starlight
Yeah.
something or something like that.
I don't know. Why
Yeah.
would
Starry
Phelan's drink
breeze.
have anything to do with stars? That's shocking.
Starry breeze. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's basically just like a plum wine, like with other some other like fruits in it. It's like lighter than his usual fare generally, and he's like, yeah, I'm just trying stuff so that people who don't want to be schlasted by the first drink can have something too. So
Very fair. The 3 other people like immediately order food and like big sizes of food because they are starving. But Perry doesn't order much food, just like the small bit. Lights up the rest of the cigar from yesterday that she didn't get to finish. And goes in, unless you have a smoke-free bar, which is technically a thing, but like no one has told her otherwise yet. So
At present, it's fine.
Cool. So lights up a stogie, and looks at the drink and like does probably something that's similar to Kellyanne would do. Like actually looks at it, like brings it up to the light, gives it a swirl to like see like whatever the name is, tries to relate the name to it and be like, does this fit? Like you can see that she's taking some time with it to actually try to appreciate it for a moment, and then drinks it.
No, I like her. Fuck.
So great when people hate and love my NPCs. It's fantastic.
We need to go talk with Tabitha and get them to not hate each other or argue or fight.
Yeah, it's called Starstruck, and it gives. Well, it doesn't give you dark vision because we decided not to do that. But if it did have an effect, it would give you dark vision.
When you get to level 9, we'll say you can start having some effects.
Okay.
For now, I think any information you want on anybody is kind of pretty solid. Cool. Yeah. So Perry comes back to the bar and is as annoying as I guess any of you guys find her, which is varying apparently.
I mean, now she's not annoying. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I misunderstood. Perry's not my.
No.
Okay.
We don't know, but
it was the
no.
other. It was somebody else that put on the mask, correct?
Oh no, Perry's the one that put
Perry
on the mask and left.
No, Perry shifted from her Shimmer Genasi form into a white-haired changeling and put on the mask.
Put on the mask.
Yep.
Got you. Yeah, so now,
You'll
no,
find-
I'm not mad at. I saw a giant mask in the sky that told me that she was going to be very nice and help us all. I'm not going to piss that one off. So, if anything, amazing person.
I feel
fantastic.
like Mal has no idea about any of these things. I don't think he was around for any of these events.
I feel like Mal every time was like, a shiny!
Yo, that's
Kellyanne went to Malkith.
that's something I only saw.
Malkith told
when
him
I saved
nothing.
everyone. That's something I
Aaron
only
and
saw.
Ruff had to be
so,
like, hey.
I was like, I don't remember any of these events happening.
You were up from the table, so that's why, but...
No, but like the fight in the boat with the cat, Mal wasn't there for. Mal
Right, I
Mal
forgot about
missed-
that.
Same day I
Mal
wasn't there
missed
for that either.
every major event.
Well, get good,
in his own
Malkith.
world.
Get good.
Why are you not? You're never around during the big fights. You're like, I got the smoke, and as soon as the smoke is needed, you're like, oh,
Gotta go back. Sorry, gotta go. IBS is acting up. I need a few.
I'm getting a massage right now. Like, what's happening?
But yeah, Kellyanne will make small talk with Perry for like a little bit,
Cool.
and be like, "What's with the mask thing that I heard about?"
I think it's pretty stylish. It's also a good moniker. People will know me by it. Did you hear about the white mask at all?
No.
No.
Cool.
It's also good for anonymity. You know, you go to certain clubs and you want to wear masks so people don't really know who you are, and you can kind of like express yourself in certain ways.
True, but I also can just and then like shifts into like a Goliath form. It's like I can just do this. So
It's
like,
pretty hot.
Yeah, that's
thank you.
pretty
I
sick,
also
yeah.
think so. Then shifts back to the Shimmer Genasi form.
Wait, you said the white mask?
Yeah.
Hold on. Naya goes to pull out her chain whip that she has and show Perry the little charm on the end. Like this, right? Which above table for DM is the whip that you gave me during the Zodiac.
Oh, I know where it's
has the little. Okay.
The whip?
Also for the viewers at home.
It's for the nene.
The whip for the name. Yeah, we got it, guys.
The whip for the Naya. Thank you.
Anyways, Perry looks down at it and it's like, oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you got that too. And I'll say if Malkith, are you here during this part as well?
I don't know. I just
Do you want to be present for events? Or...
Sure.
Okay. You remember cleaning off 3 black scales that when you clean them off were still white but had 3 dots on them. That match the marking
From the
on the
spiders.
whip the chain necklace that Ruff has, and also the mask that Perry wears.
Is it this? So hold on. These are the scales that I took off the spider things and made into my armor.
Yes.
So there are these 3 dots on my armor still.
Each scale has 3 dots where eyes and a mouth would be. So you see 3 white dragon scales on your armor that look like small masks that also Irona has on the whip and Ruff has on a chain.
I just made that connection. Good lord.
Oh, I still don't understand the connection.
The
'cause I'm
3
dumb.
dots, eye, mouth, mask, Ruff's patron.
All 3 of you have
the
mask
mask people are
paraphernalia.
doing crazy shit.
I feel like you're saying words that I should understand. I just don't.
No,
all
there's meta plot stuff
connected.
happening.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's okay that it's more confusing. I just want you to know that there's a connection there. That's all.
Got it. For the viewers that are
I've
tracking the
connected
story.
shit. No, you didn't connect
I hope we have
shit.
some that do, because there's fucking a lot of it.
No. I hope it's not just me with a fucking conspiracy
I'm
board.
excited
and
for your
me losing
conspiracy
my mind.
board so much. You and
I
Mel
have
need to have a
things
group
to
project
add
together.
now.
But yeah, Perry just like, yeah, no, that's one of the pieces for sure. Glad I found you. Hopefully it's working well for you.
Pieces of what? I feel like I'm missing something here.
Yeah, same. Like pieces of...
Same.
Nim comes out and is like,
I don't know. I really don't. I
Conspiracy?
honestly am not quite sure.
Also, are you the patron or are you just like another warlock? What are you? Who are you?
That's such a great question. I need to talk to my therapist about that myself too.
That didn't
"You have a therapist?"
Crisis.
Honestly, mood.
But yeah,
Hold on, Vincent.
Sure.
You hold on your fucking horses here.
are you gonna tell the truth before?
Now the horses are in the stable or
Eyes in
Hold
the
on.
grave.
Eyes of the Grave? That is specifically undead, right?
No. Excuse me. Where the fuck is the description of this thing?
I have face palmed so much in this session.
like a face palm, like imprint, like right here.
Honestly?
I think it's detect undead.
Yes, that's all it is. God damn it, Vincent.
What did I do? This
He
is
didn't
my
write the
fault.
book.
I didn't make the character.
Not this part, anyway.
Not undead. I mean, you watch like whatever the name. Bo walks by for a moment, perfectly timed, and you're like, "Go!" It's Bo. Bo just keeps walking.
Fucking boo.
Mal, I've told you many times, he is our friend. It's okay.
I'm gonna destroy him next time he fucking sneaks up on me
No.
like that.
Here's the library.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for the drink, for the food. Take
Wait,
care of
no,
these guys.
don't-
They're hungry.
Don't leave,
Hold on.
Your Majesty. Or
Don't say that.
one.
You're what do you call people with patrons? What do you call your patron people? They like
Perry. I'm Perry. This is my name.
Yeah, so you're not whatever god thing helped this one.
That's a complicated question. But I am.
Make a simple answer, because I'm dumb as shit, babe.
That's great. I don't really want to. That's not fun for me.
I mean,
So
did you help me?
why? Yeah, I'm checking in on you guys.
No, did someone
Could I
tell you to
pay
check
you?
in on us?
Yes, kind of. There's
Okay.
not a great answer that's simple here. But that, yes, checking in. I checked in. I got you some customers, helping you guys out. I'm gonna go.
Thanks, by the way.
Before
Yeah.
no, don't you. What do you mean you're gonna go? You get to.
I
Why are
fixed the
people
jo- I
okay
have
with
a
letting
whole-
them leave? I have a
plan.
mat. I have a necklace and the whip
Yeah.
and
What's up?
Nay
on.
Nay's. Like she.
Raph.
No one said.
Raph,
No
when
one
you
is-
made when you made your deal, you asked for aid, right?
Yes. With one moment, I didn't ask for continuous aid.
Well, that isn't really how that works.
You did also. Me and all my friends need help. That was what you said. Just not that I know. I wasn't.
So
there.
you?
I wasn't.
No,
there.
there's no
so
way. What do you mean?
walking
You
out.
weren't there.
Hold on.
You weren't there.
Just starts walking
Penny,
out.
could-
All right.
I was
Bye.
like, wait, Penny, could I pay you to give us just like an actual answer?
Oh God!
Nim-
If money meant anything to me, dear, no.
Nim wants to roll insight. Nim
That's
wants
fair.
to roll
What if I
insight right
can?
now.
What if I
roll
can
insight.
get Tabitha to tell you sorry?
Oh, that's not going to end.
God damn it.
But what's the
didn't
insight?
That didn't work. God damn it. That was a 5. That's a 7.
7? Confusing as shit. Perry does leave by pointing to Malkith and being like, "Hey, bud, by the way, your 12 hours is up, so I hope you have a good day planned." And then walks out the door.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this one is the actual, like,
Oh my god.
I think it's her, but, like, she's not, like, I'm really confused right now.
So
But,
I think that it's not the same person that helped Ruff. It's just
like a
someone in the
conduit?
same group. Like, I don't know. It's just confusing, and she didn't really help.
Hey, Beauregard. I'm so sorry, Beauregard. Can you whenever you get back from vacation? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry they got to me. When you get back from vacation, I'll pay you extra. Could you try and find something on like whatever this is going on, like people doing other stuff for like gods, but like they're not really like patrons. Whatever Perry is.
Okay, I'll try.
And anything associated with the white mask symbol, I feel like that's kind of important.
Okay.
I'll pay you extra, Bo. I'm sorry.
You just call me Boo.
No, I said Bo. I said Bo this time. I'm sorry. But you are my boo.
Casually microaggressing the ghost.
You are my boo.
It gets like a little smile. Like, all right, well, thank you. And then goes off to go work. No,
Yeah, I want to point out that Phelan is not here right now. Phelan is somewhere else. And I know where they are right now.
Perfect.
In their room, trying on multiple outfits and being anxious as fuck. That is where Phelan is right now.
Oh my god. What happened after your 12 hours? The 12 hours are up?
Yeah, you gotta do a date now, Malkith.
You have to do a date. And what's the 12 hours? What's gonna happen to you?
Who said that 12 hours, by the way? I don't remember.
Phelan did, because you looked at them and said, "Hey, what do you want to do for a date?" And we said, "That's bullshit. That's not how you do that."
I'm really not good at this whole planning thing. Like,
Mel, do you need help?
sure, I would fucking love some help because I'm really
Okay.
not. My brain don't work too good most times, so I just gotta feel. I gotta feel what the emotions are. But yes, I would love your help because I'm really not. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not.
so, like, is there something around here that you like to go do?
No.
No, okay, that's not really fucking helpful.
What does
I
Phelan
don't
like to
pretend to
go
be-
to?
What does Phelan like to do? Yeah.
I think Phelan likes plants and trees.
Mhm.
Flowers, yes.
Nature, yes, good.
You should take her walking and then like towards like a lake or something and like sit
There
down.
are lakes down here? Are those considered lakes if they're underground?
I mean, we just went sailing. There's water underground.
Right,
There's
but
probably
is it
going to be
considered a
lakes.
lake? I feel like there should be
Why
another name
don't
for
you
that.
go collect flowers with her?
Yeah, you could do.
Flowers down here?
You could do like the flower thing. Yeah, there's definitely flowers. She taught me this thing already about like if a flower is not supposed to be here, what do you do to keep it alive? I have no idea. It's a weird puzzle. Maybe you should do puzzles with flowers in the forest with her.
What do you do? You take care of it.
But it's not
What do
supposed
you
to be
mean?
here. It's eventually going to die. How do you
Right.
how do you take care of it?
You kill things
tend-
that aren't supposed to be around.
No.
That's
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
so is
Don't-
that the
No.
No.
Is that
No.
the answer?
species? It's
No.
called
They-
environment.
No.
They
We're
did
not
say it was an
going
invasive
there.
species. That maybe
Come on.
you're right. I'm
Maybe we
supposed
should
to
go
kill
torch
it.
flowers for a couple hours. Be like, hey,
No.
this
Oh
is
my
supposed
Why
to be
don't you
Okay.
just find
Well,
it
that
a new
one-
home?
Hold up.
Like, don't do that one. That even I know that's a bad idea.
Okay.
Nim is going to make a basket of all of you and Phelan's baked goods and is going to give it to you. Be like, you give this to them and they will love you for it. Well, I don't know if love is
Wait,
well, hold on. But
this is
I
the
know,
first time
I know,
we're going out
I know.
together, so let's be.
I know.
Let's tone it back
it's
a little
okay.
bit.
But you're gonna give them this basket of baked goods and go from there. Baked goods are everything.
I have an idea, because baked goods would go well with this thing I like to do. It's flying. So you take, and I would like for Ruff to give the shoes that they have, and would it be okay that Balmore's shoes were still a thing?
Balmore shoes never worn.
Yes.
I mean, they were worn. It's they're just
they were worn. Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah. So I would give both pairs of the shoes to you and go, these are going to give you the ability to fly. You two can go flying together if you'd like. Just don't randomly stop, or it's going to be a really bad day for both of you.
I feel like the last time I flew, it
That
winded
didn't
up
go so well.
in a ditch somewhere with fire.
What if?
It's not about you.
He gets a finger going back, but it's also like, what if you guys walked to West Gleam and like walked out by like the thing or whatever, and then you like went by like the harbor and everything, and then there's like nature
store?
there. The harbor.
Oh, harbor! I heard harbor.
Yeah, take Phelan to Home Depot as a date. I'm sure they'll love it.
That's what the lesbians do. Jeez.
Yes, the lesbians go to Lowe's.
Very true.
Improvement.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously don't go to the one that's like fucked up and awful. Go to like the nice one. But like, take a walk out there, go to the harbor, like, I don't know, skip rocks, eat cool whatever Nim packed in the box. Like,
Nim's box, and you can fly.
And fly if you want to. And then you can fly over the water, so if you fall in the water, and you can like laugh about it or something, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm hearing is food, flowers, flying, and
Fucking.
yeah, sure. I mean, if it ends well.
It's a perfect
If you fall
circle.
in the water, that's how me and Bunky did it. It was great.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. What are we talking about again?
I feel like you guys just need to talk to each other. Like,
that too.
I feel like I've only spoken to Fi maybe a dozen times at this point.
yeah. So maybe don't
And now it's time for a
them
date.
to put out on the first date, and just go talk and have a good time.
Okay.
Yeah, go enjoy your food and flying and stuff.
I'm on it. Nim, any pearls of wisdom to give me on this expedition here?
Oh, geez. Okay.
Think hard.
I'm thinking.
I believe in you.
Be yourself. Phelan really likes when you're yourself and you're just authentic.
That doesn't help me, and I'll just walk out.
No. But like, be Mal, because we love Mal. Like, just don't stress about it.
He's gone.
Don't stress about it. You're okay. I believe in you.
Kel's gonna pat Nim on the shoulder and be like, we'll get through to him one day, don't worry about it. And he's gonna go check on Phelan.
But wait, guys,
Knock on the door.
Do we want to take a bet if he's going to fuck this up?
I'm putting. See, but like,
I think we all know he's going to, so the bet wouldn't go very well.
The three the three athletes at the table will just raise a hand. No, he's gonna fuck her up.
He's like, I talked to my guy. He's got this.
I toss him more food to like keep him quiet. I'd be like, here you go, on the house.
I think if he messes it up, though, I think that Mom will probably just be like, "This is just who you are. I accept you."
True, but I think it's going to be the flying.
The flying is the best part. Who doesn't like flying?
Has he
Kelly,
ever
I'm
flown?
sorry, but who else doesn't like flying? Doesn't take much.
Falling with style.
Oh my god. Yeah.
When they're going
Kelly,
to the ground, just keep running.
Kelly, did you say you were knocking on Phelan's door? Phelan is wearing like a slip, like modest, nothing like, because doesn't want Kellyot to hurt his poor eyes, and is holding two different outfits and goes, "Who is it?"
It's me, Kelly.
Oh,
is there
hi,
like
Kel.
a password?
Yeah, no, there's no. The password is "help me." You can come in.
He like, he's like, oh, like we're in trouble. Okay, how can I help?
I feel like I like. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, I feel like that's generally how things go with us. Yeah.
I feel like I accidentally like pushed Malkith into doing something he doesn't want to do. Like, what if he doesn't want to do this at all and just feels like he has to?
I mean, he seemed like he wanted to do it for the conversation. He seemed stressed about it, because I think he's stressed about fucking it up, but,
the only way he can fuck it up is if he disrespects my boundaries.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
No, I don't think so. But, like, what is he, like, worried about? Like, I had a couple of ideas of what to do, because I had a feeling he wasn't gonna think of anything, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, his strengths are definitely in fucking shit up, and I guess like blacksmith stuff, and
well, the other thing I need to talk to him about is that Phelan kind of like plays with the end of their braid a little bit, because their hair is braided. I think if anything happens, it would probably be polyamorous. So like, gotta be open about that communication too.
Yeah.
Especially since
No, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Oh no, I feel like most of what we were spitballing when Malkith was spiraling because he could not figure out what to do that you would enjoy, was us being like, you guys just have to talk to each other. Maybe that was just me. But so I don't know, like, it's just like your like first time going out with each other like this. So maybe just like,
well, and I would never tell him this. I don't want to tell him this because I don't want to put any more pressure, but it is the first legit date I've ever been on ever. So like, I don't have any expectations.
I mean, I think this might also be Malkith's first date he's ever been on ever. So like, he's probably had like relations, but like in terms of like actual like emotional closeness, I don't think he's, gods love him, but like
Kellyot, can you do me a favor, please? And I can pay you for this or whatever you want to do. Can you get Malkith's favorite alcoholic drink in a flask and a flask of the Starstruck? So I can take those with us. And then if you see him, can you tell him he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to, but I hope to see him in a few minutes.
Can do. And he's gonna open up the window to your bedroom and just walk out. And
okay, bye!
Go do those things. And his head pokes back in and he's like, you got this. Also, that outfit. And then we'll backflip out through the window.
I don't know what the outfit is, but I will assume it's something that looks good. I didn't think that far ahead.
It's the cute, but like more easy to walk in one.
Okay, like a kind of it's very much like a cute like sundress.
Yeah.
But leggings, because always leggings. Thigh chafe is real. And Phelan
also,
is
like,
plus size, so yeah, I get changed into like this kind of simple silvery sundress, and I'm gonna head downstairs and get the 2 flasks and see if Mal shows up.
Yeah, Kelly will go find Mal and be like, "How you doing, bro?"
I'm all right. I don't know I don't know what to do with my hands, really.
Okay. I like this like surgeon thing we've got going on. Gotta keep the area clear.
Be cool. Still wearing the gloves of the shield gloves he wears. That Kellyanne does not know what they do. But he's not wearing any of his armor. He's just wearing like his normal clothes. Feels really weird about everything because he's really good at talking game, but when it comes to putting pen to paper, he has no idea what to do.
Yep. Well, Phelan's also maybe a little bit nervous, if that makes you feel any better. She wants to let you know that
makes it worse.
You don't have to, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but she would like she would be happy to see you if you still want to. Where are you on that scale, or are you like?
I like doing things by the cuff of my seat. That's the expression, I think.
Sure. Yeah. So, and he's gonna pull out two like little mini casks. One is of the hearth, which is yours, and then Starstruck, which is Phelan, and 2 cups, and it's like, these are for you.
Can I put these down? You brought them out before. I just want to. You started doing this, and I was just copying you.
Okay. He takes your hands and like undoes the finger gun, and then puts the casks in each one.
Okay.
Like, all right. This is first date shit. All you guys are doing is talking and having a good time. Just go take a walk down to like West Gleam, and then look at the water and talk about your feelings and just be honest.
I've been honest at all this whole time?
That's a great therapy question.
All right, we're moving on. I'll see you there. No, I won't see you there.
I mean, you're not going to see me there.
No,
this is your date. No. Yeah, just like try to be honest with what you want, and Phelan's going to be honest about what she wants, and then you guys are just talking. Try to just have a good time.
All right.
You've got this.
Right here. All right.
Okay. I'll just like give you like a pat on the head.
This is real.
At some point in the future, I need a Kellyanne and Malkith date because the energy is also just great there too.
No, it's got. Listen, if we follow this path line, it's going to happen. Like
it'll happen eventually.
I think we've established that this is polyamorous, so like we're going from here.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, Malcolm has to come over this first hurdle before he can get to the second one.
All right, we are going to pop off for break for a bit, and then we'll come back with, I think we have a storyline for everybody following this. So we will come back, and everyone will get their own little scenes. So we will see you guys in a few minutes. Be back in a bit. Brashed off. We are back. Hello, all.
Chaswick!
Hello.
We are back once again. Nothing new to announce, except we are falling into right back at the Jurassic Dark House. As Phelan comes down the stairs, Malkith goes up.
I look really cute. I look real cute. Do I roll for cute? I look cute.
You guys crit. You
20.
put plenty of time into it. You auto crit cute.
Amazing. I come down and basically like kind of see, I think I probably see Kellyanne like giving Malkith the casks, and I'm just like kind of giving a grateful thank you, and yeah, I'm about to head out unless anyone stops me. Thanks, Nim.
Can I give you a hug?
I want to remind you of the height difference for
It's
the
okay.
audience.
I can.
Because what,
crouch
you're like
down.
7 foot something and I'm 5'3"?
Nim will crouch down to give Phelan a hug.
Oh, okay, I would definitely give you a hug, and you feel like kind of like let out a shaky like It's okay.
It's gonna be great.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
All right. awkward
Go get him,
backpack.
Tiger. Go get him.
Ruff would like to walk up and give you a hug also.
Aw.
Yeah, I give Ruff a hug and I look at you and I say, if I find anything interesting out there, I'll let you know, okay?
She gives you a nod, and as she nods, you hear like a click tape recorder towards her throat. And you hear, and you'd remember this from the very first time that you did get dressed up and were around us and talked to a specific person. In Balmore's voice, you would hear, "You look beautiful tonight."
I'm gonna weep. God damn it.
No tears. Yeah, and Rushham's like, no tears before you go out. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
You're gonna do
thank
great.
you.
Look up.
What is it? The audio from TikTok? I spent $40 on this foundation. It was blue. And just like, whew, okay. Thank you, Ruff. Thank you, Balmore. Mel, you ready to fuck shit up?
Yeah.
And we go.
As they're leaving, Kelly's gonna smack him on the shoulder and be like, a little more effort into it than that, please.
Just looks at Kelly like,
Oh.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
As you guys walk out and leave, you find that there is a royal guard there that looks like they're ready to knock, because I love timing doors opening when people are ready to knock. It's fun for me.
Phelan swings open the door and just goes, ah!
Sorry.
Why does this keep happening?
Apologies. After you.
I try to take some of the items off Mal, because Mal, you have like a basket, winged boots, casks. Trying to help you. Carry
bags
things.
exist, right?
Bag of holding. Can I just give you the bag of holding?
Sure.
Bags of holding. Just normal, like a tote bag.
It'll look cute. It'll be great. Made of leather. Anyways, sure. After you two make the way out, the royal guard just knocks on the door. Excuse me.
Yes, hi.
Sorry, I was looking for a Balmore and Ruff.
Yeah. That would be us.
Right. Here. It is a request from the palace. The Lady Tom needs a playdate engagement, and you were the first person on the list. So I will be outside. Let me know your answer so I can return the letter. And he goes outside and just waits.
Holds it. Hey, you don't have to leave. I'll do it.
Oh.
Okay. Whenever you are free over the next couple of days, we can make that happen. And takes the letter and runs back, and this will be your form of communication as he runs back and forth to schedule the playdate. Cool. And yeah, you'll get a scheduled date to hang out, and it's paid. So like, hey, you would have seen in the note it's specifically like Alex who wrote it. Apparently is trying to schedule some time for her sister to have friends.
And finding out that the friends are being paid to do it is definitely not going to give that kid a complex at all.
Sure.
No, totally mentally gonna be fine.
Sure.
Who got paid to do it?
No
Exactly.
one yet. Cool. All right. Next up, we had a list. Kellyot. As you watch two of your besties head on out. Are you heading on out?
Yeah. Kellyot looks back to the bar and is like, alright, hold down the fort. I might be back. If I'm not back, I think I put a will and testament in, like, the safe.
Salutes you.
And yeah, he's gonna leave and head over to... I'm assuming, do his parents live in Gracetides, or do they live in Heartloom?
They live in Arkan Keep. You guys have an area in Arkan Keep, which is where the nobility and the uppity-ups stay, and also foreign dignitaries.
Pass. So he'll head over to the Vidrani estate, and is like a little bit concerned as if they'll even be let inside. But yeah, we'll head that way.
Cool. I had a whole file on that, and it's not appearing, which is worrisome.
Uh-oh.
I love it when Microsoft doesn't update. All right. Well, that's what phones are for. Let's see if my phone does it quicker. You are able to. You are more than welcome to describe whatever the outside of you think what your family's estate would look like. But you also see no gates and no guards. You know that this is the thing so this is not worrisome, is that your family literally has like almost like electric fences. We'll worry about that later.
No,
cool.
Back.
Yeah. Your family basically has electric like barrier fences, so like if a random person who is not assigned or known like walks up, they cannot get through. There's barriers there. Supposedly you should still be able to just walk right through.
Oh, literally, Kaliat's just like jogging in place outside the gate and is like, okay, if this stings, it's gonna sting in a lot of different ways. Let's try this. But yeah, I mean, it's like a manor, and it's like very old money. It's like built from like what might have previously been like a stalagmite, and has since been carved into like an estate. Like, I don't know, very like drow elf stylings. Very sleek, very nice, very cool. Lots of like arcane elements, glowing gemstones in the decor. Probably a little bit similar to like stylings in like the palace, like not so on the nose to be like, oh yeah, we're just like them, but like enough to be like, we've been a part of this city for a long ass time, and we've been like a part of like the courts of the palace for a long time. And he doesn't think about any of that. He doesn't think about any part of that, and he just tries to walk through the front gate and see if he gets electrocuted or not.
You find that you are able to still walk through without issue.
This brings up weird feelings in a different way. Okay.
Could have been real fun in a different way. I decided that didn't feel like the tone we should start with.
I mean, he was kind of prepared to break into his own house, so that's fine.
The one with the arcane barrier.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can punch.
That could have been fun. Yeah. You are able to make it in. There are people that inside, because there's like a keep, a whole area where people are attending to various manners. There is a stable person who you probably knew that like just kind of like gives you a wave as you come and is taking care of like a giant ant, a giant spider, and a couple other like big weird creatures that you guys have. Mainly because it's like having a spider is like just part of the thing of being like, well, look at us, we have a cool spider. And then some other creatures that are actually good at what they're doing when it comes to running. I wish this would load though, because I did make some NPCs. And now I can't.
I want to meet them.
I would like for you to meet them as well, but considering it's not where it was supposed to be, that is a problem.
No NPCs for you. It's just Beauregard. He shows up, and you're like, "What the fuck? Why are you here?"
Well, he said he wanted
things
to explore Masset, so you know.
If he could get through the gate, that would be some wild shit.
Yeah, most people not supposed to be able to get through that.
Mom, ghosts can get through your shit.
I mean, ghosts maybe. Cool. Yep. I don't know where that is. Yeah, that is disappointing. We're gonna off the cuff it then because I did have them written out and I don't know where they are. So, okay. You find stale person was one of them, but I'll find names later. Track it down. Oh, it's on the other computer. That's too much work. As you come up, you are met with a couple guards here and there. I assume they know your face. Like, I mean, I know you haven't been here for a while, but like, I assume
Yeah.
people don't forget the
Like-
troublemaker.
Yeah. Like, if, like, one person walks up to him and is like, excuse me, and then Chaos just, like, pulls out, like, you might remember me, like, about 100 years younger, covered in mud, and they're like, yes. And he is gonna try to get into the house.
Did you tell Kalissa about this at all? Or, like, is Kalissa involved in this at all? Or is this just you talking to Mom? Cool. All right. You are able to easily walk inside.
Big brother duties.
Yeah. I saw you playing Dragon Age 2 the other day, so for an instance, we can harken back to Dragon Age Awakening and just say it is very, very much just like that open area main hall where like there's some pillars and like if you go and look, there's like frescoes on the wall and there's look at the vase over in the corner. But for the most part, relatively empty. You do see at the other end, two women currently talking. One of them standing with arms behind her back, currently talking to a seated woman who just seems to be going like this right now.
Mm-hmm.
And is giving very brief responses to the lady standing, who seems to be just giving like a normal, at the very least, quickly a normal spiel of like, well, this happens, and now we have to re-abjure a few areas over here because they failed, and we are still waiting for the deposits to come in for this area after the dragon attack. And you're just hearing like random mumblings going on as this other lady. Not everyone here is a drow, but the matron, your mother's second hand, is. And she is currently a tall drow, just like running through a list on like just a piece of paper, being like, and this, and that. No one has currently noticed or acknowledged your presence.
But yeah, Heliot lets this happen for a little bit, and then will sort of speak up and be like, still playing chess, I see.
There's a bit of a head raise, and a very like set, like might as well be made out of stone brow. Permanent furrow just sits there and looks up and says, Kellyot, how have classes been? Just keeps looking and listening to the list and just, yep. No. If they're willing to.
Considering I haven't had a class in like 110 years, I think not great.
You don't have classes at your monastery?
I guess those are fine. They don't call them classes, but okay.
Right.
Yeah, listen, I was gonna ask if you have a minute, and I know you don't ever have a minute, so I'm just gonna take a minute. Where's Dad?
I believe that was a question Kalissa was supposed to approach you with.
Yeah, he left a note. I think Kalissa has. Oh, I saw.
That was your note, so you probably have.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll hand out the note. And then I went to lunch and met a lady who could have visions, and she gave me a vision about Dad, and he was like tied up and beaten up somewhere. And that's about as far as I was able to get with that. And like he's having this issue where like every single part of him who's like been trained to be like, oh yeah, you just stand upright with your back straight, your shoulders back, and like all of that. And he's like, but also the part of him that has fought that relentlessly. So he's like constantly just sort of like shifting in its space and like trying to like be like casual but then not, and like he can't find a comfortable way to hold himself. So I mean, you're the like protectee abjure one. I figured I told Calissa about the dad thing, so where's Dad?
Yes. That's fine. They can bring it in. And behind you, a few furbolgs come in, moving various supplies. You see like a couple that are bringing in shelves with like mounds of books. Other ones are bringing in like chests and like other like accoutrements. You can see like male wardrobe stuff. Like his room will down the hall. Find the open room. Yes. I don't know where your father is. I would love to have my husband back. The second someone is willing to do that. As of right now, we have a lot of things to worry about, to take care of.
Oh.
And I am focusing on those. I don't know if you were here, if you heard about the whole Megaphonophore's attack. But we had abjuration issues. I need to deal with those. New people want more wards. So I'm finding ways to take care of that at the moment. If you go out and do things, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I heard you've been real busy. He'll wait for the furbolgs to leave the room and then be like, yeah, real busy marrying off your daughter to the #1 douchebag in the world.
Right. What is our qualifier there?
I happen to know Nerium's sibling, and Nerium has done some not great shit.
We should always trust the words of siblings about each other, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes you should.
Is there an actual matter of importance that you want to talk about today? I haven't seen you in a while.
I was wondering if, like, since I'm also helping you find Dad, if I could help you find your mind, because you've apparently lost it.
Are you helping? I've heard that you have a note that existed. You went to talk to a person who gave you relatively no information. That's not a lot of help. I would love to see the help, though. You are welcome to help. Do you want to be here to help?
Oh, no. I mean, I think I made it very clear that I never want to be here again.
Right. So.
I just... Listen, I know I'm the fuck up. That's fine. I just don't know why you're spending the one good sibling on bullshit. What is she getting out of it? What does the family get out of this? A strong guy who's gonna, like, be a douchebag, and who knows what his actual motivations are? Probably bad and sinister. How are you gonna protect the family from that once he's married in?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. That's a saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
Yours doesn't matter either way, I guess. It's just a 16.
You hear very quietly her just say, "Quiet," and your voice for the last like 2 sentences like doesn't silent but go very, very low. Like the volume got turned very, very low on what you were saying.
This is the first time this has happened.
Oh yeah, no.
He is yelling to try to make his voice be like normal volume. And it's not working, and it never has.
Your mother's biggest frustration is that she can't talk to you while you're in a silence bubble. So like she can't just put you in a silence bubble to keep you quiet and also try to teach you a lesson because it doesn't work.
Yeah, he starts talking in common sign, and he's just like, yeah, you thought the silence bubble was gonna work? Yeah, I learned how to talk with my hands, bitch.
Yeah, she doesn't know what you're saying. She's like,
There's a couple things in there she could probably figure out.
yeah, I'm sure there's hand signal or two. Right. The gentleman marrying your sister is bad, nasty, mean. You don't want him to. Is the major point I'm getting there. Do you have any evidence or anything in particular to help back that up? Because right now he is potentially going to save the family from ruin and also make sure everything in the city starts functioning in a better manner. So next time something like this happens, we aren't caught with our pants down, so to speak.
Kalyat's just like in the timeout with his arms crossed, just like waiting for her to drop the bubble so he can fucking talk again.
She didn't put it in a silence bubble because that wouldn't work, but she like just made you quiet. So
okay.
Which only lasts a turn, I believe, for command. So you are able to like 6 seconds later you can talk again.
Okay. All right. Shay, remind me. It's. Oh, I'm trying to remember the fucking lore. I should have fucking prepped, but I didn't.
Do you want me to send it quick to you? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to go through our group notes, but the group notes are so long.
Tell me again. I don't remember.
Sounds like it's really important.
Yeah, I mean, we could also just literally have Jay.
I'm pretty sure that Jay, you can say it out loud.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So Nim was set up by her brother Miriam. Set up with Osen, who. Sorry. Anyway, set up with Osen, who was another Furbolg who was in the clan, who was like, oh, like maybe he might help bring prosperity and shit like that. Turns out he's a really like not so good guy, and was, trigger warning, he was just abusive. Not good. No bueno. He died somehow. We still don't know what the cause was. Who knows? But Nim was like desperate to try and get him back. And so with her necromancy, trying to bring it back, failed miserably. And because her particular Furbolg tribe doesn't believe in that, that was the last reason that Nira was like, here, I'm gonna kick you out now, because that was the last thing that I needed to do to kick you out. So goodbye, because he wanted
But was specifically trying to get you out of the way.
Yeah, because he wanted all the power to himself.
Yeah. So, Kalyat explains that, and is like, he specifically will do whatever it takes to get people out of the way of his power, including his own sister. So what do you think he's gonna do to Kalissa if she gets in the way of him taking the power of this family and also maybe the city?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Ivana is your mom's name, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Ivana. 20 not natural. You said persuasion? Or yeah.
She lightly wrings her hands in her lap. It's like one of the few things she does where she gives away stuff is like hand like gestures in her lap. And you can see that there is definitely an aggravation. And immediately some of those things of what you're saying hit a little true for her. Fine. Well, we are in need of someone very talented in Arcana Tech. Someone who can get hands-on, who can get into our various devices and fix them. Your father is the only person besides me who understands the proprietary stuff that we do. No one else has any control or has ever touched this stuff. So we need one of two things. The person who can enhance this stuff, which Nerium can do, because I have seen Nerium perform powerful magic, or we need someone who can engineer this stuff. And it would also be nice to have your father back home. So one of two things is going to happen, and I will let you decide by your actions. Your sister is marrying Nerium, or you find your father.
Easy. Call off the wedding, because I'm gonna go find Dad.
You have 1 month.
Easy. Like, he sort of like has like had his big explosion and is just sort of standing there super awkwardly now. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go do that.
That's it?
Honestly, I thought this was gonna be a lot more of you yelling at me, but I forgot that we were sort of past that. Is Calissa here? Or is she like out problem solving?
Problem solving. She is out as of right now.
Okay. So, what happened? He's like, knowing that he's like about to poke like a super sore spot. What's the deal with like East Fang, Rabbit Fang? Like, what's that all about? What happened?
Do you want to sit and have a chat?
Do you want to do that?
I could make 5 minutes.
Okay.
She gestures to what was your father's seat, and the small chessboard that sits between them. It is 3 layers. It's called Dragon's Chess, where there's an earth, a sea, and an air playing field that are all going on at once.
Mm-hmm. He sits like on the very, very, very edge of the seat. And looks at the chessboard and is like, oh man, I was never very good at this game. And just starts like playing with like the chess pieces.
She asks, and it seems to be relatively more gently this time, how are your studies?
I mean, when I go to them, they're fine. I've been a little busy nowadays. He specifically does not mention that he has a business because he does not want to sound good in any way.
Progressive, progressing.
Yeah,
strides.
He has a very carefully manicured vision that he projects to his mom that he is trying to project still to this day. Sometimes kind of like reactively and like instinctually rather than like what is maybe helpful in the moment. I mean, punched out some weird time orb creature in Inkholm. Not that it did much, but it did help kill it. It also transported me to like in between time, which was weird. But yeah, other than that, and one of our friends dying, but then also maybe being back, it's unclear. Things are fine. Studies are fine. Yeah. Drinking the drink, as per usual.
You were always quite good at what you did, whether or not you wanted to be. Also, punching out a time thing kind of sounds like you killed it. So then you said it didn't do anything. So which one was it?
I mean, it killed it, but the person it was after died anyway, so it's not like it really mattered. Well, no, the person was after lived, but the person that was a part of the group died, so yeah, you know, real good at being a fuck up, so sure if I just punched it harder, it would have died faster.
That's not my area of expertise. I'd have to trust you on that.
Yeah, I would have had to have punched it harder. Yes, I don't know what your experience is with things that cut through time and hunt people down, and as soon as they touch things, they start like eating through them. It was like really weird and gross.
Why were you in Income?
We were on a job getting some people who wanted to go there for like that weird celestial event where like the crystals on the roof of the place all lit up nice. So we went through lunch and then to Income and then came back. But the person that we were with and were helping ended up dying anyway, so
So that business is not working anymore?
Pardon?
That business is not working anymore? Transporting people?
I mean, if I can get someone's paying, maybe, but we're just sort of taking odd jobs right now. Did Darian bring those weird robots?
Robots.
Those black Warforged things. Saw a bunch of them running towards like the church's temples.
I don't believe so. I believe he just brought other furbolgs.
Where did the robots come from? I figured he would know.
The robots. The ones...
Big, all black. One of them was with Alex, and then a whole bunch of them...
Oh, those... supposedly some of them are from Wishfall. And you watch her like look over to like a fairly sized like crystal orb and just like run a hand over it and eventually like scries into to like see some of the stuff that's happened. It's like unique design. Very unique metal.
Yeah, they're freaky.
I mean, they are currently helping people who are injured. So
I think, and I don't know where they came from, but I know that some freaky, like, masked god person thing has control of a bunch of them. And I don't know how I feel about weird masked god people. And I don't know. Something feels weird. And I know that's not usually what you ask for when you ask for, like, reports about things, but I don't know. My experience with gods in the last couple months has been less than stellar, so my advice would just be to, like, keep an eye on them. Especially if they're going to be around Alex and Tom.
Well, my concern is the city.
Yeah.
We need specific people to take care of the royalty, the sovereign. I'm sure we can find an adventuring party available to be guards.
Yeah, I just... You know how I said that I was not very good at this, and he, like, gestures, like, the chess piece in his hand?
I know how you're not very good at it, yes.
Yeah, I was never very good at counteracting all those weird strategies that you and Dad and Alyssa would use. But I always saw them happening. I don't know. I feel like there's a bunch of chess pieces moving it around. He goes to say us, and then it says the city. And I don't know how much good punching will do about it. So I guess my next move is that I will go find Dad, and he will place the chess piece back on the board in a new position.
Well, there's something about our entire family, which, whether or not you choose to be a part of, is fine. It is still in your blood. There are some gifts that we have. We always see everything. You watch her put a glass on the table that is a very piss poor copy of your Starstruck drink.
He winces as he looks at it.
And we're inventive. So if you don't have a way to do it now, find a way to do it. Especially if you think this is important. But I can look into random robots.
I mean, they can bring people back to life and heal them, which is great. But also there seems to be, like, an occupying force of weird random robots that no one seems to know where they came from. And I don't know, I figured that would freak you out more.
No, I am holding together what I have while worrying about where my husband is. If you are up for bringing the family back together, I would appreciate it. That would be one less thing on my plate.
Like I said, I'll do my best, but I'll get it done somehow. Was Tobert around, or does he still follow Calissa everywhere?
The second one.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Does he get, like, holidays or weekends?
He gets time and a half. On weekends.
Alright, I'm gonna go find Tobert, I guess. And I will... Hopefully the next time I see you, Dad will be with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll me one more insight check as you leave.
Whoa. That's only a 15.
There are some new hand ringing motions that are not familiar to you.
He will commit it to memory.
Cool. And you leave.
Yeah. And he's gonna throw trying to put on like the douchebag persona that he usually carries around. You'd think in a place that has this much money, your alcohol would be nicer, and would leave. Is gonna leave. No, gonna get my ass kicked.
The doors slam heavily, even though no one is near them as you exit.
Yeah. Full body tense as soon as he's out of like full body tense reaction, and then just like bucks off.
Hey, Kellyanne. The stable person just like waves.
Has a family. Bye.
Good. We got a new thing in. You want to check it out?
Maybe another time.
All right. Cool. We're able to get through that scene. We'll say you eventually find Kalissa at Tobert's. I don't know what you're looking for Tobert for, but
I need him to scry on Dad again.
Gotcha. We can come back to that at a different time, but
Yeah.
Sure. All right, Nymptheria, popping up to you. Where did you meet last time? Fungi Cafe?
Yeah.
Cool. Then we're going to pop you back over to the Fungi Cafe, where they have a bunch of wonderful beverages if you don't super fucking hate fungus and mushrooms and spores and all that stuff.
Malkit just does this whenever he passes.
No, we love the Fungi Cafe.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty fun guy. That's why we go there.
Heck yeah. That's where the fun guys go. That's their motto.
I quit
Where the fun
Records
guys
of the
go. Cool. You're able to get there. Ildra's there to meet up. You see, she actually has like the same. She grabbed the same baked goods that you guys had before, but also is currently shoving like the rest of a baked good, like a brownie or something, in her mouth.
Valid.
She's looking ecstatic about it.
Well, hi, Ildra. Also, what did you just eat? That looks like it was pretty good.
Nothing.
Brownie? Because I know that those were your favorites anyway.
She holds up a bag with like 4 more like brownie bites in it and offers it to you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Good choice. How are you? It's. I know it has been a week.
I think you guys were getting
Or-
an update like a month later. So
Oh yeah, a month later. Yeah, that was it. It's been a while. Yeah. What? How are you? How are things?
I'm doing well. Okay. I mean, life's progressing. It's weird. The city's weird. Like it's fun. I just don't understand. My body doesn't understand how time is here as well because like it's just the change of that waterfall. That's
Yeah. Yeah, it was really hard to get used to, especially, there's no sunlight down here, so it's definitely unusual.
Yeah. Besides that, I mean, being a busybody, being forced to be a busybody, is not my life's ambition, but it's what I'm stuck with. So, and that's fine. Any new things on your end?
Nim just kind of gives like a rundown of like what's happened within the past month of just like all this stuff. Yeah, it's been a lot. We have a house now.
Oh.
So if you ever want to come visit, we have a garden. My friend Arnea is the one who tends it. Also, I have a library. So if you ever want to come and like hang out with the library, we have a ghost and his name is Beauregard. He's pretty great. He helps, collect and organize things. So got him from Plunge.
Cool. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we were staying at the embassy until now, and now because we're a month away from the wedding, Miriam is moving stuff into the keep, which is I'm glad I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
Mildred, what have been like your impressions of like Miriam's feelings around the wedding? Because I know it's like you two are around each other a lot, so I didn't know if like you picked up on anything, like maybe behavior wise. Because I know like back in childhood we've noticed things.
I mean, I've seen them. Me and Toby. I don't know. Me and Calissa also has an attendant, and we both have walked behind them as they've traveled. They talk fine. They're both very rigid when they talk, but they do the smile thing, and like they like, I don't know. I don't know. He seems good about it, and in like normal conversation, he's excited is not the right word. He's looking forward to it. But it's like going to. It feels like going to a dinner party, not marrying the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. I don't know.
Right. Like, you would think that you would want to at least have some love in there. Anyway, do you know? And of course, you know, just I know this is all information and stuff like that, but I didn't know if you knew of any like place that they frequent often, because maybe I was thinking I could always wild shape into something really tiny and cute and just like observe them from afar.
I mean, yeah, that's not a bad plan. When you try to double check, being like, where would they frequent? What's a good walk around area? What's close? They're in Arkan Keep. This is why we have maps, guys.
What are maps?
I feel like East Fang is not a great place.
No, right now East Fang is not great. Just to, yeah. They take walks around the Heartloom sometimes. Because it's an easy big circle, I guess. They like comment on the buildings. He buys stuff for her sometimes. I don't know. That seems to be the general area that like they are doing stuff in. They had a meal at an outdoor restaurant there. I don't know. It's fine. I've now gone on like 4 dates with this Toby guy, and it's really getting annoying. But that's fine.
Wait, you've been on dates with Toby?
They're not like actually dates, but it just feels like a date because it feels like chaperoning. That's what it feels
chaperoning.
Like. It feels like chaperoning with no power over the people you're chaperoning.
That's understandable. Yeah, definitely annoying is a good word to use.
I did find out a couple weird things, so I thought I'd tell you about them because that seems to be a thing that maybe you understand what any of this means, but like,
hey,
I know you said there was some weird magic stuff going on, right? Like,
yeah.
So here's a weird thing. I tried to keep an eye on him as much as I could over the last month. I've never seen him cast a spell. Ever. Ever.
That is really weird.
Like, not a druid craft? Doesn't do like the growth like the normal things that we have? Never seen him use anything.
Not even like a good berry to like try and like woo Calissa?
Nothing. Like no spell casting. I've never seen, and like I thought when we were kids he spell cast like he
did. That's why I'm like, this is really like he was. I don't know if you remember, but he was like a show off, and like that was like real annoying.
Cool. I was double checking that because I was like, was I missing this with a different classmate or like a different like person we hung out with? But no, yeah, it was him. He was very showy with his spellmanship.
Mm-hmm.
Spellmanship. Okay.
Yeah. He was very flashy and
yeah. So, yeah, I've not seen him cast any spells at all.
Interesting. That's really interesting. So I'm gonna pocket that for later.
But it seemed like a thing. So
Well,
Thought I'd tell you.
thank you. I want you to know also, I wanted to make this known that I not only do I deeply value all of the information that you've been relaying to me, it's also been nice reconnecting. I've missed this. It was kind of like a weird happenstance, and here we are.
I think when they go on a honeymoon, if they go on a honeymoon, we should go back home for a bit so you can enjoy home without him there.
Do you think they would allow me back a bit?
People forget things, and was it a little scary at the time? A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. But I mean, I've seen the world. I've gone to Plunge where like it's just ghosts running a library. It's a lot. I think our little area was very closed off, which is there's some wonderful things about that because we all knew each other and we cared about each other, but also we were scared of like some new things. Which
that's right, and I want to eventually talk to Mom and Dad. Talk to them in ages. Wonder if they're gonna come up for the wedding though. That's a lot to think about. You see Nim is kind of just like gonna have like a second cup of coffee that she just like is like drinking like more of like, oh, so much is happening.
As you drink that, you watch her eyes narrow for a moment, and then I think I have another thing too.
Yeah, another what other thing?
This is out of the corner of my eye because I was trying to keep an eye on him while also not looking like I was keeping an eye on him. So there was a fire burning in the fireplace. Sorry, I should specify.
I was gonna say fire burning. Fire! Oh my goodness.
We were working late. I was working late. He was reading a book. There's a bit of annoyance in the voice there with that. And he went to throw on a log onto the fire. And when he did that, a burning log rolled out. And I didn't look when he did it, but I could see out of the corner of my eye that he just grabbed it with his hands and tossed it back in. And it didn't seem to do anything to him.
So you're telling me he's like somehow like immune to fire?
It didn't seem to hurt him or scorch his outfit.
Interesting.
Sorry, I remember that when you were drinking the coffee, and I was like, I hope you don't burn yourself. And then I was like, oh.
Oh no, I'm used to warmer temperatures of drinks. I mean, I like my tea really hot too, so it's just it's great. Anyway, that's strange. That is very strange, but you know, maybe that would be something to test out if I ever do kind of, you know, casually become an adorable little glome rat and follow them and see if I can set something up.
Glome rat. Okay.
Yeah, have you ever seen the glome rats? They are so cute.
Yeah, they're really cute. I've seen the big ones made of metal too, and those are less cute, but like still cool, but also scary.
If you so if you do come by our home, may or may not, emphasis on may or may not, have
3 police officers turn their head at the exact same time.
Nim whispers into Ildra's ear, "We might have our own MFF pangolin. Shh, don't tell anybody else. He's really cute and he's really shy, but if you ever wanted to like never mention it to anybody, do that."
Well, I mean, I only get 1 day off a week, so like I can come by probably next or today.
Yeah.
Today or in 10 days. That's what I got.
Whichever one. We could probably do that next time because I would just have to like prepare the others. You kind of will get to meet my kind of what I've been calling them. They're great. We have a bar. If you want to have a drink while you're there, Calyot makes really good drinks. I do a lot of cooking now, which is definitely different.
You cook? Okay. Yep, coming. Definitely coming. No. I just saw Joe's eyes.
Joseph.
Fantastic. Funktastic. I'm gonna just keep saying funktastic.
Funktastic.
Bring it back. All right. Is there any other questions for Ildra or anything else you want? Or I mean, honestly, you can go like literally back to your place with Ildra. Back to your place. So she can check out Kenai.
I mean, yeah, cool. We can do that just for a quick, like, he's great. He follows home.
Enjoy your quickie, you guys. That's how I know he's paying attention.
Joseph, hello, I'm here. I see you.
Someone said something that I could construe into a sexual innuendo. I'm here.
It's great. There are key words that activate certain people, and it's really fun knowing them. All right, cool. Nithira, you have a great time with Ildra. Aranea.
Yes.
What are you up to?
I think Naya is probably hanging out in her parlor. And, after, sleeping off her exhaustion and stuff, it's just hanging around. Ruff, are you nearby?
Yeah, Ruff. I mean, I don't know why Ruff would be. And Ruff could be in the parlor, putting more ink away.
Okay. So yeah, Naya's just kind of sitting there, laying back, and just kind of head tilts towards Ruff. I think I have to go talk to my patron.
Is that a bad thing?
Probably. Can you go with me? Mostly if I need you to carry me back.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't seem too bad. I wouldn't mind carrying you back. How about we don't have to carry you back and we just... we can just go talk.
I might not have a choice in this. Yeah. But on top of that, you can see what, some deals look like. So,
Sure.
This
Yeah,
will
I'll go with
be
you.
probably traumatizing at worst, but at best, you get more knowledge.
She just holds up her wrist and she's like, I don't think I could be more traumatized than I already am. It's gonna take a bit to get to that point. And just giving you a nod and be like, let's
Naya
hope it doesn't get to that point.
Naya just kind of shrugs. We'll see.
Crap.
All
right,
and
yeah.
I think from there we would probably head over back to the Loth Chapel.
Sure. As you return back, you see that there is... This is 2 days later. There is a heavy presence of the dark metal fauna forged. Not fauna forged. Or forged. They are still helping clean up, physically clean things up, because things just broke, disintegrated. Things got broke. It was a mess. Luckily, no one else could see it. So they are around still taking care of some things. As you approach the Loth Temple, there is no shades, there's no curtains. It's just, again, open as it was before. And you see on the pillows, you see just D sitting there, legs crossed. Everyone else is either people sitting down working on side projects or doing their own book club stuff at the moment.
I think Naya at this point is literally just gonna walk past him. Like, she is not here to talk to him.
Cool. He has his eyes closed and seems to be meditating or praying and doesn't pay you any mind as you cross in either. You see a pretty...
Yes, rough.
You're muted still, pal.
I love it. It's reading
Work-
lips,
working-
guys. It's
working
challenging.
so
I'm
hard.
trying to
No!
challenge
I got what you're
everybody.
saying.
It's lip reading. I got
I'm
you.
blind.
Um,
No.
I was saying you guys are all beautiful. But no. There you go. But no, I'm gonna cast message, and I want to cast message in his ear just as we walk by. You suck. Nothing else.
Do I see Ruff casting this?
I don't.
You have to point.
Maybe. I'm gonna say it gets off either way.
Okay.
Yes.
Smoke.
It gets sent. You get like a weird this number is not in service kind of like whoosh, like
He's
sent
not
back to
there.
you get just like almost like an empty, just like, have you ever heard like the B-roll for a room when they're just recording like ambient noise? It's just the ambient noise of nothing.
I'm just gonna say it. You suck.
Hearing that, Naya just turns around and like just grabs Ruff's arm and just like is like slowly just like mom grabbed and just like moving along. Like, no, we're not here to talk to him. No. Do you want to die? Is that what you
He
want?
didn't say anything. I will
I don't
talk
want
to
him
the
to-
mask in the sky again to save me, but he at least could have said something to me.
You
That's not
realize
fair.
you're
He could
going
have
to
said you suck back.
He probably doesn't care.
That's not nice.
We're not here to talk to Dee. I don't even care about Dee.
You don't care about D?
Thank you.
She is
fucking
very
walk into it.
I don't know what the
Fuck.
parts are. I don't know.
I mean, the character's a lesbian, so
Fair's fair.
you
Some
guys walk-
women do. Some women do have
As
that.
you walk forward, you see a bunch of pillows laid out. D is on one of them. Just currently, again, in prayer, crisscross applesauce. And you guys see an effigy against the wall, basically carved in. That is a very ominous, deadly, if not maybe a little evil looking Drider woman. Like full on, like it looks like she's displaying crazy magic while also wielding a weapon. The front legs of the Drider part of her, the spider legs, is reared upwards, and looks menacing for probably most people.
okay. Would we like basically to get in contact just have to basically like do a meditation type thing?
It depends on what you feel is like. I mean, I know normally just like, hey, con, but like if there's like a better way you want to try to
Hey,
contact her,
I was wrong for that.
I would
Hey, bitch!
probably
Bitch!
I would probably sit the furthest spot away from D, and sit down with Ruff, and looking at Ruff. Alright, I don't know if you're going to be able to join me, but like we can try, I guess. Clear your head. We're gonna sit down and basically reach out to Loth. So, you can hold my hand, I guess, to see if that helps you tether to the connection. I don't know. I don't normally bring people with me, so.
Okay. Is this thing gonna be a giant head again? Because that one was confusing as shit. I just want to know, giant spider head or something. We eat spiders, so that's gonna be weird to watch one bigger than me.
Don't say that to Wolf. Don't.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say it to them. I don't want to get eaten.
Okay, good. Self preservation, good. Okay, now we're going to be quiet. We're going to sit down and kind of meditate a little.
Quiet.
Yeah, probably after like a few moments of just quiet, Nea would just kind of like mentally be reaching out to Lolth.
Roll me a religion check with advantage.
That's just Nea, right?
Yep, I'm basically having you give the help action, kind of. So
It's not 20 for 25. The dice knew.
They were like, let's give this bitch a break.
Cool. This is gonna be fun. Anybody present in the area watches as both of your bodies fall over. Arnea and Ruff, you guys awaken in a cottage, a wooden cottage. You immediately are hit with a light smell of like wood and a little bit of burning from a fireplace in front of you, and a wolf pelt on the floor right in front, like just a rug to lay on. In the area around, once you start like looking around, you notice that immediately that you are metaphysical, you are like ethereal, like half there in the moment. And you can see that there are windows that there is just fog on the outside of, and all around you hear light whispers of just a conversation, something. No words are really there, and you start watching as very muddied ethereal creatures walk around, sit where you are, and are having their own different conversations. From the spot that you guys awaken in, you see that to your left there is a hallway, where across from it there is a ringing noise that is like ringing in your ear, and you can see like a kitchen area, and to the right is just the window and the wall and a couple bookshelves.
Would Nea have been here before?
No.
Okay.
Normally you have like a metaphysical empty space kind of dream thing. This is different.
Okay. And you said that I'm hearing like a ringing?
Mhm.
I think Nea, knowing that she's probably about to talk to Lolth, would go towards the ringing.
Easy enough. Ruff, are you following along or doing something else?
I'm not standing still for shit. I'm following right behind Nea.
Cool. As you guys get up and begin walking, you immediately, when you get to the hallway, you see that there is a hallway that stretches longer, but the noise is coming from this room straight across. As you go across, you see that there is just like a dining table with 2 seats on each side, and you see that there is another bookshelf that is just filled with emblems about this size of various deities. With currently, you see a symbol of Lolth that is glowing very brightly. You see a symbol of Astaroth that is glowing a little dimmer. And yeah.
Can I take these books?
They're not books, they're emblems.
Okay, got you. I thought you meant like on the book. Okay. Then yeah,
you
no.
just got a shelf if there's no books on there, huh?
No, you're good. Yeah, so Nea's just gonna go back to the door where, like, she's hearing this noise, and we'll, go ahead and knock on the door.
It's not really a door, it's just like an open way
Oh,
from
like
the room you're in to the kitchen room where you're hearing
Okay.
the ringing. The ring is coming straight from the shelf where all these emblems are on.
Oh, okay. Can I concentrate on the Loth emblem and see what that does?
You watch as it wiggles and clatters to the floor.
I'll go ahead and go to pick it up.
As you go pick it up, Ruff, assuming you're not on Arnea's ass completely, and like a couple feet away, you hear a voice directly behind you that says, "You wanted to speak to me?"
I know this play. I've seen this play out. I'm not going to turn around. Hey, Mob, there's someone behind me.
Yes, it's probably Loth. You can sit down. Yes, my lady. We're here to talk.
As you turn and look, you see what could only probably be called like an ancient drow. Like a very, very old, whether it's in appearance or just the feeling, drow. But you see what is maybe 10 years older than you, like however the fuck that math works out. Look. Yeah. Drow woman. With hair that comes straight down, and you can see that it does spindle out backwards behind her into like a spiderweb formation. She has very piercing, pure white eyes. There are still like the pupils, but like you basically can't see irises for the most part. It's just part of it. And the outfit, not unlike the high priestess that you guys like a couple days ago, she also has a very full form-fitting, purely just web outfit that goes all the way and leads backwards to like a gown trail. She's very thin. You can like feel the like a little bit of the like almost spindly nature of her just by like the very tall, if not too tall, and very thin nature that she has, but has like the elvish grace, like especially like elven god grace, where like the way she moves is she just walks over to where the seats are. The part that has whatever part that Ruff does not sit on, she sits on the opposite side, and then gestures at the table.
Naya would go ahead and just walk to the table and kind of sit across from Loth.
I hear you've had an interesting few days.
Well, I mean, you would know what happens at your temple, so...
I would.
Look, I am here because I'm having a problem. And apparently, it has something to do with my memories, and I completed your task. Showed my resolve. But here we are.
There was resolve, and there was a cruelty afterwards, which I will not put on your head. But we could have been having this conversation 2 days sooner.
Yes, well, you know, when you fall through the 9 hells and, you know, are quite exhausted, it is not quite easy to come back up, and the repairs needed to be made. I did not think it wise to show up the next day.
We could have talked directly after your little test.
Would that be before or after the, I don't know, shot me through the 9 hells, and I spoke with Astaroth?
As you said before, it was in my chapel. I was watching, and Dee was having book club time.
Ah, yes, he is rather precious about the book club. Well, you know...
Surprisingly, considering how little it actually is book club. You see for a moment she breaks and be like, yeah, I don't, either way. 25 shades of purple, am I right?
I mean, it is a good book, but we're not here to talk about books.
Yes. You wanted the memories back for your challenge. And that is fair. But we have a lot of other things to talk about that happened not completely because of you. I don't ask for your reverence. I have never demanded your reverence.
Don't think you've ever gotten my reverence.
I know, and I've been fine with that. But if I'm going to be showing you these things, you have to understand the importance of what I say when I say it. I will show you these again. You can have these back. You can live in the moment that this all happened once more. You cannot go back there. You cannot tell anybody what you saw there.
I mean, I couldn't now if I wanted to.
Which is why it would have been preferable to keep it this way. But a deal is a deal. You want your memories back. I am willing to give them to you. You just need to understand how dangerous this is.
I don't think that I'm understanding. Why would this be dangerous?
Because I was holding back part of someone much more dangerous than the god you serve, the god that your fiery little friend serves. We were holding one of the chains of the god there is doom. We were keeping him restrained. And your group disturbed it.
Look, I see you up there.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Look, I don't know about other gods or bigger, badder people, but I do know that me serving you now as I am is useless. I am never going to show you the reverence that you want. I am not of my whole mind. I don't understand why I made the pact that I did, but I did. So I must have had a good reason.
Well, let's remember it together. She grabs one hand of Ruff's and one hand of yours. And you guys flash into another memory. You flash deeper. You Inception.
Hey.
Falling down deeper, you find as you begin walking through these memories, you remember this stuff. Like this is stuff that you now know and remember as you begin to walk through it.
Oh shit.
So you and Ruff find not far behind, you can see some light in the distance. You are in a completely dark cavern. And you are at the entrance that is so small and thin in the complete darkness, no one must ever go by it. But you can see that right behind you, there is space this wide that people would have had to squish through to try to actually get in here to find this cavernous area where you now see built into the wall is a temple. And from a distance, this temple, like without much look, you would see that there are just lines of webs going over and over in the sky, like thick rope webs that seem to exist there. But through the view of Lolth, from being lifted up and being able to see from her view, you get closer and see that although they are shaped in a web, they are chains. They are chains with arcane runes built into all of them that are just shaped like a web. And you watch as yourself, Elaine, Yurik, and the other members of your party are currently scouring forward into this temple that is dust-covered, cobwebbed, completely untouched by mortals for eons, millennia, a day or two. As you watch them going in deeper and deeper from the outside, you can choose to move forward at any time. You feel and see what Lolth sees, which is the whole webbed chain pull and yank downwards, like something pulling against a chain. You can't see anything, but you can feel it just shuddering downwards, like something excited that something else, that other things are here. What does Ruff and Aranea, ghost form, do as they see a group heading inwards with the only light source? As you guys are here in this area.
I think as Naya is starting to get these memories back, like, she starts to get this more terrified look on her face. Like, she knows what's about to happen, but is now seeing it, like, in a very out-of-body way. And just is, like, holding on to Lolth's hand at this point, and just kind of looks at Ruff. Ruff, I don't know if you're going to want to watch this.
Oh. That bad?
It's so much worse.
You're not gonna have to go through this alone.
No, but now I'm going to remember when we leave.
I would look up at Loth. Will I forget this? Or will I also share this memory?
You'll remember it. But as I
See?
said, please. You have a god. Say please to you guys. Please. Don't tell anybody.
Well, see, Mom? You won't have to suffer alone anymore. At least now I have your back, so this is our memory to share.
Naya, not even saying anything, just kind of shakes her head. And is, like, just very, like, 1,000-mile stare, just looking forward, watching this.
As you say you won't suffer anymore, and you kind of, like, shake your head no at that, you guys hear Aranea scream out. And even from the outside, you watch as from the chains themselves, against the wall, shadows that shouldn't exist there form of chains that just begin start wrapping around the lands. Whatever darkness you're in, whatever dark vision you have that lets you see a little bit, you watch wherever these chains go, there's nothing. It's just not visible. It's like the magical darkness in a way, where there's just no way to see past it. There isn't anything there anymore. And they get tighter and tighter, and Lolth, just to make it quicker, pulls both of you in there. So you guys all, if you've ever seen the Muppet Christmas Carol, where they're just like, you are now in a new area. You guys just magically get pulled into the actual temple itself, where you can see chained to the ground, where the rogue of the group was slowly trying to crack the locks and open it up. There is now even more chains surrounding the area, and the rogue just currently has a black chain through the neck that is now weaving through the body. We won't get insanely descriptive for this, but just assume, there's body horror happening for this entire part. Make it real simple. And as that happens, the only people there, the 6, now 5 people that are alive in there are back to back with a couple torches, a couple lights, and whatever they have for magic. Aranea, what is Aranea doing in this moment? What is Aranea with Elaine, Yurik, and a couple of the other members doing as they feel themselves surrounded? They don't see the ethereal figures there. They just see darkness in chain form closing in as you, Aranea, back in time, are beginning to hear for the first time ever the voice of Lolth in your head. That just says, "You fools."
Is this current me or past me?
Past you.
Past me is probably trying to reach out for Elaine. And then just in this moment, like hearing, well, who is that?
As you do that, as you like reach for Elaine blocks something with her shield, and you watch it go through the shield and just narrowly go between her arm and her head. And she has to like go like that to keep it from actually just straight up killing her in that moment, as the chains that were just kind of 2-dimensionally going around the wall are 3-dimensionally now cutting through, doing the laser tripwire thing and just slowly cutting off space at various angles. You watch one of your members get hit, and you watch everything but their toes leave. So now you know where the toes came from. And Elaine's like, we got to get back. We got to. We need to find a way out of here. What was this? I thought this was an old, like, chapel or monastery. What the fuck did we run into?
I don't know, but I don't know.
You hear a voice in your head again that says, "You fools. We were keeping it restrained. Why would you open this?"
Keeping what restrained? What? Elaine, are you hearing this?
You turn to look at Elaine, and you see Elaine's throat is cut as she begins falling to the ground.
I think that, like, ethereal, like, present Naya is just, like, watching this and is just trying to hold back tears because she knows what's going to happen, because she remembers now.
As you are talking out loud to the voice and talking to Elaine, who is now dead-ish, on the ground, the voice in your head says, "I will put it back once more, but none of you should be here for this." And instead of just the pure darkness, light of web begins coming down, saying, "If you die, you don't remember." And the white web just starts to slowly lower on all of you.
I think past Naya in this moment would just, like, kind of, like, reaching out to this voice. Wait, no. No, we'll leave. Please.
Why should I let you leave? Why should I let you ruin this chance? Ruin the safety of my Underdark, of my people?
There's kind of, like, a hesitation with past Naya. You can have anything. I'll leave everything. Just fix this.
You watch as another chain goes by and skims the back of Yurik's head and makes a big gash across it. And you watch him just hit the floor, like head first, hit the ground.
Please, I don't know who you are, but I'm watching all of my friends die. Please.
The same time as past Arne is hearing Lolth, you, current Naya, are able to hear Lolth say at the same time, "I also had to watch things I love almost die. For this reason, I will grant you my mercy." And the memory ends there as chains begin wrapping around all of you. Whatever happened there, you don't know, but you both feel a hand leave you at the table. As Lolth looks sadly with a tear in her eye. You aren't the only person who has desperately given everything to keep others safe. And I respect that about you.
Naya kind of looks up at Lolth. This is why Elaine doesn't remember. She has no idea. Does she?
If I had it my way, none of you would remember anything of the last 100 years. But I thought you deserved hints of things that made you happy. She doesn't know.
Good.
But she doesn't forget everything.
Naya's just kind of standing there and like she has this mixture of emotion that's somewhere between just being angry and just upset from remembering all of these things. Well, do you even want to have me as your warlock anymore?
I don't mind having a brave bitch on my side. But if the brave bitch doesn't want to be on my side, who am I to keep her? But understand, I did you a favor, and I did the world a favor that day.
After everything that I've done, after every insult that I've thrown, you would still have me.
She smirks and takes her fingers, and against a wall that is there, she shears it to the side and brings forward another vision. And you see cycles ago, before this cycle of the world existed, you see gods raging on Wakari. You see wars fought by gigantic creatures that a person could never hope to fight. Definitely not alone. Maybe not even with an army. And you see gods of various types. You see almost like a ancient form of Malkith in a way, with a giant scythe and a hooded figure. You see Merkel. You see the tyrannical god Tiamat with 5 dragon heads. You see Lathander with wings of golden sunlight. And you see Lolth and all of the gods of the Underdark. Every god fighting against one, Tharizdun, which is chaotic, unformed, a single entity that would destroy everything. It doesn't care about dominions. It doesn't care about people being alive, about individuals, about feasting on some type of promise or oath. It just annihilates and destroys. And as all of these gods, with armies below them, with elves, dwarves, individuals, armies trying to contain, restrain this creature, you watch Lolth as a humanoid run away and run into the Underdark and push her people, a sect of elves, back deeper and deeper into the Underdark. And you watch as they slowly change, shift into drow over time and adapt to the Underdark completely. And you watch as her form, as the belief that people have in her changes, and she grows claws, and her bodice changes into the Dryder form, as she becomes the monster who left behind the rest of the world that everyone accused her of to save her own people. And the vision ends. As I said, I do like a brave bitch who picks her people first. Ruff?
Ruff is gonna kind of lean forward and look at the necklace she has. I didn't see Mask there. Among all the gods, where were they?
We rarely ever saw Mask, even then. We haven't seen him in the last 5 cycles. I'm one of the few gods that has remained for almost all of the cycles. I have never been traded to a new person because I've been who I've been since the beginning. Mask existed in the beginning, but it did not look like this. It was a raggedy brown mask, dirty, covered with simpler but much more nefarious intent. And I've seen them before, but not for a very long time.
Oh, I just saw them a couple days ago.
Yes, they've been traversing your territory for a while.
Yeah, they're a good friend of mine now. They help me with my brother, and then they help me with my friends.
Their one gift is to be undetected if they so wish. That is their entire being. So, if they wish for us not to know, it's very aggravating. But I'm glad they're helpful and not causing a ruckus. Jesus, I just saw what time it is.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Lothus, it's pretty late. But yeah, he's been very helpful. What's his name? Is it just Mask?
Mask is the name of the god. When gods are replaced, sometimes they have their own names. Sometimes they keep the names.
God rough.
Love, what is this going to cost?
What? Which thing?
The memories.
I said I would give those to you. The payment would be never talking about them. People should not know that place existed. People should not know that. I hope that knowledge dies with the both of you, respectfully. I don't want the chance of unleashing a thing that cares nothing about anyone at all.
I think I'm going to need a few days to figure things out, and I'll come back and talk to you alone.
Alright. We could probably do the old method. It just felt like you should get a trip to the cottage.
That's nice.
She nods, looks around. Appreciative of the area. Right, well, if there's nothing more you wish to speak about now.
Will I be able to talk to you also? Just in case I have more questions about Mass.
You can come pray at my chapel, and I will hear you. I will
Oh, it's
try
like
to
one of
respond.
those. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure it wasn't one of those like one-way things. That's really weird to talk to people who don't respond.
That's fair. Sometimes it is hard. There's a lot of things going on.
Word. Roll high enough. No, I gotcha. Well, I don't have anything else. Mom, are you okay with leaving?
It's fine, we can leave, but I want to tell my people about the temple, but I won't tell them about everything else and just say we desecrated some other temple.
You can say it's mine. I understand the Gen Pop has a very specific opinion of me, and that is fine. But it is nice when some people know the truth.
If I still stay under your patronage, I will try harder.
I think you were doing fine. A few less bitches thrown my way might have been appreciated.
I mean, we're all kind of a little unhinged and feisty bitches, so...
Yeah, have you watched your group from a distance before? It's
No, I'm usually quite there.
It's very
so...
interesting. I should replay some scenes for all of you at some point. You might learn some things.
I will take your word for it.
On this note, she cheers a wine that just magically appeared, takes a sip of it, and when she hits the glass to the table, the chiming of the noise, you both wake up.
Kind of groggy, Naya just kind of sits up. Oh, okay, that went surprisingly very well. That's very odd, but... Oh, my fucking head.
Your patron is cool as fuck. We went to a cottage, and they were talking, and then we saw things. Like my patron does really cool things, or whatever he is does cool things too. But like yours put us in our minds and stuff, and I was a ghost for a second. Like that is, I won't talk about it with anybody else. But that was really cool.
I need to remind you that if you try to, she's probably going to kill you. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, well, I mean, I would kill me too if I started saying stuff. I said not to say it, and you go do it anyway. I'm probably going to have to kill you. That's fair. That makes sense. Don't do what the person tells you not to do.
Thank you for coming. Let's go back home.
That works. We can get you. You seem a little upset. You can get you some of those. What were they called? They're not antihistamines. They're something else.
Do you mean the antitoxin?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, sure. If we're calling them antitoxins now, we'll call them that.
Okay, that's back at the garden. So let's go.
Yeah,
I have a lot to unravel mentally, having memories shoved back in my head.
Good time. I know it's super late. Do you guys want to end off with y'all's evening dip, fly, shooting?
That I'm gonna defer to Joe on this one. Do you want to wait till next session or do it now?
Because I'm so fucking good at making decisions.
Flip a coin.
Of you flip a coin and then compare.
I don't have a coin. I think we'll do it now because I don't want to torment Joe any further. So let's just do it now if the rest of the group is cool with it.
Cool.
I think as Malkith and I leave, I immediately look at the winged boots. And I think, did I hear the idea was to go to the lake, or am I totally clueless about what's going on? I'm assuming I'm totally clueless. And I'm just like, what are those? Hiking shoes?
Did he give me those boots?
Yeah, Ruff gave you those boots so we could fly.
I have no fucking idea. Ruff gave me these. I don't even know what they do.
Do they have like little wings on them?
It seems that way.
Oh, these are the winged boots! And you see Phelan gets the most playful look you've ever seen on their face. They grab the boots, look at you, and I go, I'm gonna race you to the lake, and just take off.
I was like, all right. just starts following behind.
When we reach the lake, I think that I'm gonna help you take everything down and go, why did you decide to carry everything on your own? Didn't Kellyanne tell you we have bags?
I feel like that was probably some point and that they gave to me, and I just was really, I don't know. It's just habit. I'm just trying to do, I don't know. Why you ask me so many questions? I'm not really good at making these decisions.
You good?
I'm just trying to follow along with the path of things and like just enjoy the way the currents take me.
Okay. So what do we do first, Mr. Where the Currents Take You?
Who the fuck knows? These boots make us fly. I can't. Well, only one of us can do it at a time, right? There's only one set of boots.
They are paired because they're specifically made for. I made it up. Fractima. Technically, you both can use it at the same time. You both only have one boot that works, but together you guys can make it work.
I can show you the world.
It's very much that. Are we going to go ahead and put on the boots?
Sure.
I think we put on one boot each, and as I take off above the lake, I kind of like that awkward, like, whoa! Put my hand in like your back and just go, hi, hello, hi. I've never done this before. That's what she said.
I'm proud of you on that one.
You should
You've been
be.
working on that the whole time, right?
Yeah, because I know that you like that.
I mean,
Huh?
mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep.
You know it's okay, right? Like, you don't have to worry about being something else with me. Like, I know who you are. You don't have to be like this suave, magnificent person.
Yeah, well, first off, I've never been a suave, magnificent person. Second off, I don't know who I am, so
that's fair. You know, I think as we're like flying across and like landing, because it's like short term, right? We're like flying and landing kind of thing. How does it work, Tech?
It's more like you run, and once you've reached that like level, you start to like fall. So it's like bounding.
Yeah, so we're like bounding, and I'm trying to avoid the water while we're talking. And I say, listen, the only reason I have an inkling of who I am as a person is because I spent 10 years with nobody else.
I spent a lot of time with people. I mean, granted, it's all family, but or family is in loose quotations.
the cult.
Yeah.
I lived in the woods by myself for 10 years.
I would prefer that.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah. Trust me.
I mean, I did learn a lot. I did a lot of research. I learned a lot about your least favorite thing in the world.
Mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. They're quite useful. I hate to inform.
I mean, I found a good one the other night. So, I mean,
oh yeah, Nim was telling me about that.
I mean, I guess they're not all that bad, but
this is why I have plenty of potpourri stocked.
I've appreciated the bags you've been leaving around.
Oh yeah, the latest one I've been getting kind of unoriginal with the pink roses, because kind of like more colored roses beyond that are like way too serious, and we're not there yet.
I don't understand. Is there the flowers mean something?
Yeah, I told you about that.
Did you?
I know.
I don't remember.
No, you're fine. And I think at that point we bound, and I picked like glasses for us to have drinks while we're freaking flying and talking over the water. And I kind of pour you a drink and have my drink, which is less alcohol content. And as I sip, I kind of say, yeah, so roses actually all kind of mean some form of love. You know, if I gave you red roses, you'd have every right to go, whoa, hang on, too fast.
So, okay.
What?
I don't know. I don't know how to. I'm really good at talking shit, but talking about how I feel about things is not easy.
I mean,
I play the fool really well.
Well, I lost my filter, which is why I can get away with talking about my feelings, because again, when you live by yourself and there's no one you have to impress and there's no one you have to own up to expectations to, you kind of just lose your filter and you say whatever is on your mind. And then you learn that that's weird and you shouldn't do that.
Mm. Well, I got beat every time I was told to, whenever I expressed my feelings, so.
That sucks. Do we need to bring some smoke their way? Because I'll do it.
No, it's fine. We've moved on from that. We're dealing with other traumas now.
So exciting. You good? I know that you and Kellyot were talking, possibly more than talking, from what I heard.
You see him, the veins, like, they're already glowing pretty bright from embarrassed, like, just the nerves, and they kind of, like, flare up again for a minute there. I mean, I don't know. I'm just,
If it makes you feel better, I'm polyamorous.
I don't know really what that means, so it's...
Well, the reason I didn't date for such a long time, my first kiss was actually with a mermaid, like a year ago.
Okay.
No, I was it's a long, complicated story. Irona was there. But I've never been with anyone because for me, the whole, you have one true love and they are the only person you can be with and they have to be perfect for you, like, always felt really weird.
I don't know how to... I'm still learning about who I am, apart from everything, so I'm just, I guess, trying to feel and understand what it feels like to feel things about people. 'Cause that wasn't okay.
Yeah. Listen, I like you a lot. I would like to date you. If you're interested. I'm, as long as you communicate what the fuck you're doing, do you.
Okay. Those terms are amenable.
I'm about to do something really fucking stupid. I think I bound too far, grab onto you, we both go in the water.
Just steam.
Oh, fuck! And I kind of, like, clutch onto you, very, like, arms around the neck.
Vinny, there's a spell I've been working on. It is a Fire Ganassi spell. So it's a version of Fly. Would you be okay with me using it in this moment, just for cinematic reasons? Okay. So, as we kind of fall into the water, this just flames kind of erupt from below of Malkuth as the steam and bubbles start pushing out and they just slowly rise up out of the water. And he's like trying to balance on his feet. With fire that is pushing out from below.
I am, like, literally arms around your neck watching this happen. Do you need me to
yes.
do you need me to let go?
No. Let's go to the land. Kind of move over to the land and just the spell just drops out as we finally get to safety. Just flop down to the ground.
Oh my god, like, am I on top of you? Is that what's happening? Amazing. And I was like, do you normally keep on the mask all the time?
Best I can.
So how do you kiss people that way?
I don't.
Do you want to?
Kind of pull the mask off trepidatiously. And again, those, like, scars, those, like, magma-like cracks in his face are there, and they're, like, glowing in this, like, just bright fashion.
With Mal's permission, Phelan will trace them like there's a constellation map. There's just, like, this gentle touch with his permission. If he flinches at all, they will pull their hand away. But if he doesn't, they are kind of just gently getting acquainted to his face. And kind of look at Malkit's eyes and say, "It looks like star patterns."
He is clearly uncomfortable, but not like pulling away.
If he is
It's like
uncomfortable, they
dealing
will
with
stop.
it's dealing with someone like being behind the mask for the first time. So he's uncomfortable, but he's not like stopping it.
Right. So it's like, oh God, they're seeing this, but I'm not going to tell them to not do it.
He's not stopping them.
Okay.
It's not like
They're
he's
gonna
like
remove-
against it.
They're going to remove their hand and kind of roll back over, dripping wet off of him, and just kind of look at him. It's a good face.
Made it. I can't even say I made it myself. Other people made it for me.
Oh, I'll never tell you not to do anything that makes you uncomfortable, but it's not unpleasant or bad to look at. So, and I kind of just hand
That's
you
good
like
to
a
know.
baked good as we're lying down.
As you say that, he kind of like puts the mask down next to him, and you see his hand like slowly pull away from it. You can see the uncomfortableness in the way his hand is pulled away, but he takes the good.
I mean, basically, Phelan is like refusing to make a first move because they're stubborn. They're like, if he wants to, he can do it. And I think just tries to like, has like a little like jacket thing on and takes that off because it's sopping wet now, and you see the constellation freckles kind of just patterning down their bare arms as they sit with you.
Mal will grab the your jacket and start to like produce flame into it and just steam it out to remove the water from.
You know, I would ask you to do the same for the dress, but I think that that might not be appropriate right now.
If I didn't care, then it would be appropriate.
Do you not care?
I do care. That's why I'm saying don't take it off.
Okay. And I think I take back the jacket, which is now toasty warm. Sorry, I'm just watching our side chat screaming at us. It's very funny. And I think there's just like, yeah, there's a lot of talking, you know, Phelan kind of relates like what I learned during my research, anything that Mal wants to share. Just sitting with one boot each on as the light shift, and finally, kind of as things begin to wrap up, I look at you and I just say, I had fun. If you want to do it again.
Yeah, that would be amenable if that's something that you'd be interested in doing.
How about next time we go to Kellyat's bar and we can have a drink?
That would be a lot less stressful, to be
Yeah,
honest with you. A more natural setting would be far more preferred to me than something that yeah.
The effort is appreciated.
Who will put in effort? Because I am not good with setting things up. I am very much like just kind of like you wing things and you just roll dice and see how things turn out. I mean, sometimes it's a good roll. Sometimes you just critically succeed on things, and sometimes you just fail horribly. And I feel like we're at a middling like 13 on the dice somewhere in this conversation. I feel like I should go for one more dice roll.
Okay.
And Mal will put his hand on Phelan's chin and attempt to see if they are down to be kissed.
Phelan will kiss.
All right.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 kiss.
Let's go.
Hi, Raiders. Perfect time.
Hey,
Hello.
Congratulations.
Quick,
I think,
rough. Make
We
noise.
kissing in here.
as we finish the kiss,
Scene.
that's it.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
Fade to black. No.
Well,
Do I shoot
Listen.
another thing at you guys?
Do it.
You guys
Fucking
are-
do it. Do it, you coward. No. I will
This
say
time
the
it's
only
a
thing I was going to
javelin.
say is Phelan was about to be like, I mean, if you did want to see me take off the dress.
Yeah, it's easy for Mal to just pay someone. It's not easy for him to show romantic feelings.
He did it. Good job.
good job,
Good
buddy.
job.
I feel like a
Amazing.
child right now.
Yes.
We're very,
I don't like this game anymore.
we're very proud of you.
Oh, if you don't like it, we don't have to do it.
Nah, it's too late.
No.
You locked in, bro.
The kiss has been recorded. It's out in the ether. It's the way it is.
Locked in.
So
Consent can
that
be
first
revoked
date,
at any time.
that first date awkwardness is so fucking real, though.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like that,
Here's the
I
best
don't know
part,
what
you
to
guys-
do with my hands. What
The best
my
part is
body,
you guys don't have to
mouth.
deal with the major issue of having to go over the whole date in your head over and over and over again and thinking about all the things you could have done different. It
That's
went
what
great.
you think.
We liked damn it. We liked it. It was great. That's a good roll.
It's a good roll. All right. Man, I don't have anything super mean to end tonight on, so it's
Good.
I mean,
Oh,
like,
oh,
everybody
I
had a
can-
date of some sort.
Yeah.
I can infuse a rock with the firework thing and throw the rock at them from the house, and then when it lands, it just pew, 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 all over the place.
Oh, little fireworks.
It is a concept. It's an idea. Let's workshop it.
What the fuck? Why are people throwing rocks at us?
All right. I think we are actually wrapped. I wish I had more to go on, but it's also been 4 hours, so I think we also probably hit a limit. Thank you guys. Thank you, Raiders. I'm sorry this is such a short time to come in, but on Sunday mornings evenings, we'll be here again. And we have some stuff coming up in December. If you want to come hang out with us, head over to the Discord. And we're always around to talk, and we always like finding new people to come play. So you're welcome to head on over there. Otherwise, if any of you guys have things you want to plug, I'm gonna find us someone else to write off to as well.
Yeah, we had our first session of Haunted Plans and Hand Fans, Good Society Classic Monsters game. It was super fun. And we are going to do it again on Saturday, November 30th at 7 o'clock Central. Very excited. And quickly reminding myself that no, you can't do a cycle of Good Society players in 2 streamed sessions. Stop trying. Also got a project in the works for Records of the Realms that is also Good Society players. Very excited to be doing that in December and January with more details incoming. And then in January and February, February and March, I have a whole other project. We'll get there when we get there. But yeah, things are going on. And thank you so much for being here and enjoying both the dramatic and the awkward.
Good at.
I thought it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You can catch me tomorrow for Forging Fates, but that's all I got this week.
Where do they catch you?
At the new.
Wow. Okay.
We were all
I was
expecting it.
expecting a little bit more.
False
there.
start, false start.
I just get him close
thank
and then
you.
just cut it
A
off.
little bit of you're edging. You're etching. How
That's
dare
For
right.
real.
New Age Geeks. That's where you can find me. That's the channel I run. Love you, geeks. Good night.
Any final things? Any final plugs? What was what?
You can find me at New Age Geeks. That's where I'm at. Just wanna throw that out.
Signing off tonight. We're gonna leave you over to the sleeping hour.
We're gonna have
Now
some.
that I'm sharing kisses, I don't know if I can get
You're
out
welcome.
anymore.
Listen, we start
Come
at
on to the hour
7
of love.
with loudness, and by the time we get to like 11,
My load is blown. That's what we're getting at here.
I was gonna say we
Usually
go
we
to
blow it around
podcaster
10.
voice, but
Goodbye.
Why is the floor sticky?
Malkith, what did you do?
Yes, you don't clean. All right, guys. Thank you, all of y'all, for being here. It's been a very fun evening, and we will see you next week, I hope, for more adventures as we head off on our next quest. Have a good night. We're heading over to Arcadum as they are on episode 1 of it looks like a sci-fi TTRPG campaign. So let's go check them out. Night, y'all.
Bye.